talking sports.
Thing happening.
There
yeah,
we
there
go.
it is. Hello. Are we live already?
Yeah, we're live.
You Mexican bastard.
I know, right? I'm still getting used to it. Day 2.
Didn't even give us a hand. You got to give us the hand signal, which is 2 middle fingers,
like
and then
this.
the throat slit. And then we know it's time to go. Where's Ari Shaffir, you're asking?
Yeah.
God, that's a good question.
Probably doing something at like waking up and masturbating.
I bet.
It's like he's doing like all these things, and he's really just masturbating.
I bet he's looking for parking at the old place right now. Just circling, bitching, complaining. He seemed worked up last night when I saw him at the Comedy Store.
Why?
I don't know.
You know, he
Maybe
stopped
a lot
smoking
of-
so much weed.
Oh, maybe that's what it is. Maybe he just needs to smoke more weed.
So what he's done is he stopped smoking so much weed.
Why is this? I guess we
Now
could ask.
he's got what they call emotions of a human being.
Did he actually say, I've intentionally stopped smoking
He said
so
he's
much
pulled
weed?
back. I mean, there's a time where he was high every time you saw him.
Yeah. Yeah, it was called 2011 to yesterday. Well, good for him. Maybe, I mean, he's quite productive right now, so maybe he's just like, I'm too busy to be stoned all the time.
Yeah.
I didn't have that in me to
That's
do
my
that.
problem with drugs. Like, I love
But I don't have it
doing
in me to
them.
do that.
I can't.
Right.
Yeah, and plus I'm broke.
It's like I can't pull back.
Yeah.
There's no pull back. I mean, it's either all in. I'm either all in or I got to be all out. You know, if I had pot, I was just stoned 24/7, no matter what. I went to my mom's funeral super stoned, and my mom's still alive, so that's how much pot I was smoking at the time. So stupid. What are you
You
eating?
like being high the whole time?
I just had no choice.
Wow, look at your
Which way?
flowery
This way?
dress.
Yeah, look how pretty.
Yeah, dude. You should be looking in your
I'm
thing.
so
Move over
blind,
even
I
more.
can't
Move
see.
Over more. There you go. Now you're even more into it.
Oh, now I see it. I really almost can't see that. Not because it's not like
I love the dancing
good quality
chicks.
HD.
That made me laugh. That's pretty funny, actually.
No, it's look at Marilyn Martinez's big Mexican tits.
What is that?
That's called a Mexican girl. What do you mean? What is that?
No, down in the corner. It's just girls
What
dancing.
are those called? Pop-ups?
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
so.
we were watching that last night in the Naughty Show. Then the middle one is Kim, who's always in the office. She's and then I don't know who the last chick is who's just doing double suck off. Who's that? Nobody wants to tell me? Okay. A lot of stuff to talk about in sports. Very excited. We got the Miami Heat streak.
And did they play last night?
Yes.
So 27 now?
Yes, I believe so.
Yeah.
Then we also have George St. Pierre is now in the new Captain America movie. We'll talk about
I
that.
didn't know that.
Is this the beginning of the end of the MMA fighter George St. Pierre?
Probably.
We'll get into that.
Probably
We'll talk
is.
about our brackets.
Yes.
Anthony Johnson's
We got a Sweet
did all
16.
this hard work for probably nobody's got anyone going anywhere.
Sweet 16. My Final Four is still alive.
What?
All 4 of my Final Four are still
Shut
alive.
up.
Yeah.
I only have
But I have like the entire South. I think, is it Ohio State's in the South? I don't know. Whichever one of the 4 Ohio State's in, like, they're virtually the only team I have left.
really.
So if they get to the Final Four, I'll make it to the Final Four, but every other game I got wrong.
Who are you rooting for now?
I'm still rooting for Indiana University, IU.
Really?
Yeah.
I think Zeller's overrated.
Also like Michigan. Also like Michigan State's was fun to watch. But Michigan, I like.
Come on, dude, it's got to be all about the Gulf Coast. You can't not
talking
like
about-
those guys.
I like them, yeah. I thought you were telling me. I mean, do you?
I'm rooting for them.
So am I. I mean, everybody roots for the underdog in the
Yeah,
tournament.
but they're still.
But they're not going to get to the fucking Final Four.
You don't know that, dude. They've been great teams.
Yeah, we'll see.
They knocked out Georgetown.
I don't see them getting to the Final Four. Is all I'm saying. But I will cheer for them and root for them. I mean, if there's any team I want to win, that would be a great story.
Why do you like Indiana so much?
From there, been to that campus a lot. A lot of my friends went to IU, so I used to go there and hang out and party a lot. Got laid there a lot.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. I fucked in a couple of dorms at Indiana University.
How is that?
It's pretty much like that.
That's great. What do you think? Did you see that? I called the Ben Holland firing. I called it.
Yeah, people were saying that for a while though.
Stop
No.
trying to steal my thunder.
No. I think
I'm
his
putting it out there.
his
Renee,
head was.
look how
I mean,
excited he gets excited.
you're maybe one of the ones that might have been saying that earlier. I don't remember when you were saying it, but his head was a bit on the chopping block. I mean, again, that's just a big program. Like, you got to win.
Yeah, but
Or
dude, he
like
was
get to
winning.
fucking stepping.
He won the Pac-12 title this year.
Yeah, I know.
You know what it was? Is his style of basketball wasn't putting asses in seats.
I heard something interesting the other day regarding all this. Like I was talking basketball with somebody, and it was Kareem.
Are you talking basketball with someone else? Are you seeing other basketball people?
I know a few people here and there. I'm not exclusive.
Okay.
But you are. You're in my black book.
Thank you.
So.
Do you want to text Ari?
Sure, I'll do it. He goes. This guy's like, hey, college basketball is about the coach. The NBA is about the player.
Of course.
And that's it. Like, like this, with the Lakers right now, it's like you can't even call Kobe out as the head coach.
Right.
Without getting fucking fired.
Right.
You know what I mean?
100%.
It's like, it's my team. You're
We're
just
getting the Lakers, too.
You're just a guy.
I got a stat for you. You're going to be fucking go crazy.
Really?
Yeah.
I got one, too. Yeah, where is Ari? So what's up with you, Trip? How's the Naughty Show last night?
It was fun, dude. It was fun. It was a weird energy. It started slow, and it ended phenomenally. It was a lot of fun.
Who'd you have on?
Doug Benson. We played
Oh, great.
Doug Loves Porn Stars.
That's funny.
It was fun.
Which he
man.
does.
He does love porn stars. We did things where we did porn trivia, and then we acted out sex positions. I was really amazed how quickly everybody was cool with doing that. I was just dry humping chicks.
You were? Of
Yeah.
course you were.
Just slinging.
Nice.
What else I want to talk about?
It's like I don't know what to get into too much without Ari here, unless because I'll just fucking. What's up with this Captain America? I didn't know that.
We're getting to the UFC.
Oh, dude! Well, I saw you last night. This dude that did our podcast, the art for it last
Yeah.
night, is an old Marvel
Who came
Comics
up with that
guy.
idea?
Red Band, I think.
Then what does he do? Sell it?
Puts it on website, and then it goes on auction on eBay, and all the money goes to the artist or a charity of the artist.
Oh.
They've been going like $200.
Can that
a
charity
pop.
be Jayson Thibault?
That's what I was thinking. I actually said that on the podcast last night.
Why not?
I'm like, can the charity be my charity? They go, what's your charity? I go, I'm so hungry.
Can your charity be not blowing your brains out? Keep Tebow from blowing his brains out?
Yeah. It'd be like Amazon wish list. Yeah, I'm down with that. But yeah, dude, that guy was like, did Marvel Comics, did Captain America, did X-Men, all that shit. That was so badass, bro.
Yeah, that's a pretty good
I mean, Kevin
show.
Christie's done a lot of, and mix it up a lot and stuff.
Whose
But
idea was that?
I think it was Red Band's, or we talked about it or something, but it feels like it's more his than mine.
Are we ready for Red Band TV personality? TV personality? Are we ready for that?
I don't think so. I personally am not. I personally am not.
Still can't believe it. Ari's not here, and he usually tells us.
I text him. Oh, he's texting me right now. It's not like he can say looking for parking.
Yeah.
He can't use that excuse anymore
Yeah.
because there's a gigantic parking lot. I mean, you could put two.
I parked there.
Yeah, no.
I parked in that gigantic parking lot.
Yeah, no. I was in your car with
How
you.
long until they have to have valets there? How long until a fucking valet shows up and
To
steals
Jones
that
Studios?
parking spot?
Right.
It drives me nuts. Have we talked about that? Yeah, we must
That
have
does
talked-
make me nuts.
Have we talked about my hatred of valets who park on the street
I
and
hate-
charge you for that?
I hate valets, period.
It's the most ridiculous thing. That was the hardest thing for me to deal with moving to LA was that I have to valet my car everywhere. And all they do is they
all right, sir.
and so not that many Jews died in the Holocaust. That's what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm trying to say. What? What? What's up?
We always
Did you-
forget. We
did
always
you find
forget that you can
parking?
totally hear this out there.
You can't. You didn't text me back where the address is. I went the wrong way forever.
Who? You didn't text me?
No, I texted Sam.
Oh.
Look how good Ari is. Let me tell you how good Ari is. He moved right into his camera shot. You don't even care. This guy knows where the camera
Find
is.
the camera. I will promote your Pringles, Chevy Malibus, or Snickers bars, however you need.
Find the camera.
Yeah, find the camera. This is me. Can you see the camera?
That,
this is me when I was doing a.
Watch out, these things come off.
These break really. I've already broken one before during the naughty. This is me. Okay, yeah, I'll do it like this. This is me when I was filming a commercial where it's from Shaquille O'Neal's point of view. He came into a Burger King, kind of looked around, and then went to the counter.
Did this happen recently?
No, this was like 7 or 8 years ago.
Okay.
With Patty Lee, with Bobby Lee's ex-girlfriend. So me and her were sitting in a thing like right here, or no, right here. And then every time we would come in, we would just go like this. Look at the look at the shot. We would just go. Just so we can get, oh, I'm sorry, this way. Just so we can get into the shot. And that was the
because
whole
he's
acting.
that big?
No, because if he didn't shoot us, we don't get paid for the whole commercial.
Oh,
so every
that's so
time the
funny.
camera would pan that way, we'd shoot all the way over so we could be in the shot. $15,000 for that. They don't teach you that in acting
Dude,
class.
you should do a learning annex.
Yeah. Let me tell you what's real about acting.
Yeah.
Don't act
Let
like
me
you're
break
at
this shit down
McDonald's.
for you. Well, Ari, we were hesitating in getting in anything until you got here.
Lakers are only 1 game ahead of Utah now.
Yep, we were just talking about that. I got a stat for you.
Do you actually want to lose that bet? What do you want more? You want to win the bet, or you want Lakers to lose?
100%.
I really respect that.
Dude,
100%.
I heard a
respect that.
stat last night that's shocking.
What?
Before last night's loss, I was watching NBA TV, and they were talking about the Lakers and their recent problems. And this guy said, how many shots do you think Dwight Howard has taken in the fourth quarter, the last 4 losses that the Lakers had?
I bet not a lot based on your setup.
What do you think that number is?
I say per game,
Total.
total. So I'd say,
I'm gonna guess
Fourth
low. I'm gonna guess low.
I mean, I'm assuming it's low because of that.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be like 70. I'm going to guess 16
Okay.
for a game. In the
I was in that neck of the woods. I'm gonna go. So what'd you say? 16? I'm gonna go
$1.
13. I'm gonna go
Four fourth quarters.
13.
Total?
I'll go 13.
1 per game. I'm going to 4. I'm changing mine. Oh, 4. Oh, I thought you said the number was 4.
No, 4 fourth totals.
Oh, right.
Fourth quarters, total amount of shots Dwight
Yeah,
Howard's
16.
taken.
4 per
So
game.
I'll go like 3. You know what?
8 total.
Let me guess. Let's
Change
see.
my guess. Let me see. Times 2, fourth quarter.
Carry the 5.
Yeah, maybe.
Can we have remainders?
It's
Yeah,
8.
I'm
gonna
I said
go
it. I said it. It's
four-
8. It's 8.
I'm guessing 8. I'm guessing 2 a game.
I said it.
What'd you guess?
I
gonna
said
guess
8.
8.
I said 8.
Fuck, dude, that's what I was gonna guess.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm
really?
gonna
Well, you're
go.
correct, Ari. It was 8. Good
got it.
job.
God, I
Got
would've
it
been
every
so
time.
right if I would've
Got it
said
every
8.
time.
Man,
Congratulations.
this fucking
dude.
sucks,
I don't
dude.
know how you got
I just can't get a
I
break.
can't believe you didn't get it. I gave you all those
I was gonna
clues,
say
like,
it.
I gave you the number. You still didn't get it.
But I was crunching the numbers. 8. Fuck it. 8. How many is it?
Dude, you know how many shots he took total last night?
How many?
8.
Did they lose or win last night?
Let me guess.
Well, they were getting crushed, and then they came back.
And they won?
Jody Meeks, no, they lost.
Nice.
Jody Meeks shot 50.
Utah won last night?
Yes, so they're 1 game back. Dallas is surging.
Dallas. Dallas is out of it for a long
No,
time.
they're not. They're on a
Really?
nice little run.
Don't scare me though.
I'm looking up the.
I mean, in any way, no, I'm not even talking
Dude, I'm
Clippers.
very
I'm just talking.
nervous about seeing the Golden
Dead.
State Warriors in the first round.
Oh yeah, they beat Lakers last night. That was a huge loss for the Lakers too, because if they beat Golden State, that's a Golden State loss. They're talking about 2 games behind Golden State for the 6th seed.
Yep.
Now they're 4 games behind them.
Yep, they're
And you can
way
pretty much
behind.
Forget it.
And they're hitting on all pistons.
By the way, I'm sorry just because I pulled up ESPN, I saw. You have seen this the Legends of Golf commercial
No.
with Tiger Woods and and who was this other guy?
I haven't seen it.
And Arnold Palmer. And they go into like somebody says like they have these gangsters coming to like an airplane hangar, and it's Tiger and Arnold Palmer, and they're like this like Mexican guy, ethnic, dangerous.
Yeah,
and
obviously.
He
Not
goes,
white.
I already hate it.
yeah, and he goes, "We want your trophies." And Arnold Palmer goes like, "What? These?" And then he opens up his jacket and there's 2 big like trophies, and then Tiger Woods has a giant claret jug. And he's like, "You mean this?" And the guy's like, "Yeah, I want them all." And they're like, Tiger goes, "I don't think so." And then Arnold Palmer and Tiger start fighting these guys and punching and stuff, and they try to make it seem like it's all like actiony. Arnold Palmer does okay at it. Tiger Woods has so little charisma on the screen, so little that I cannot understand, even though with his money and his fame, how he fucked all those women. He is a 0.
Yeah,
He's a 0.
because
Yeah,
he's-
you already said his money and his fame.
That's all
it.
it is.
But
And now he's
God,
playing. He's
can't
doing
even say hi
nasty
normal.
shit to Lindsey Vonn. He's
Nasty
lighting
shit.
that girl's asshole up.
He loves to lead with anal and then
Yeah.
then discuss.
And if she gets an infection, that's her fault.
Dude, remember how I was saying the DirecTV genie is one of the
She's
hottest
pretty fucking
chicks
hot.
on
She's
TV?
hotter. She's hotter than your girl now.
Who?
Which girl?
Your girl.
Kate?
Oh,
Yep.
that's what you were so
No,
mad about.
I can't give you points on that one.
No, he was saying she's Ari
Past
was
her
saying
prime.
she's
Then she said it, and I realized he was right.
past her prime.
Past her prime.
Who?
Kate
Kate
Upton.
She's 20.
Yeah,
I
know.
no, I remember this. I was like, man, Ari was worked up about something. This is what we were arguing about last night.
Oh, really?
And- yeah.
He's going nuts in the parking lot. And I was too, because just the mere thought that anybody would say that Kate Upton is past her prime.
Past her prime. Benji called it. I was like, you know what? You're absolutely. As soon
And
as
for
he said
some
Benji
reason,
said that?
As soon as he said it, he was
Benji said it,
absolutely
yeah.
right.
You know why? Because she looks too much like a Nazi's wet dream. That's why you guys are so quick
No.
to
We
shoot
get
it down.
turned on by that.
Yeah,
That's why we
dude.
get turned on.
No.
Dude.
Oh,
Yeah,
that is
fuck
hot.
the enemy. You know
Fuck the
that more than
Nazis.
anybody. You're an N-bomb fucker.
Fuck the third
Okay,
right
so you're
album.
saying the DirecTV genie is
Yeah.
hotter than Kate Upton.
How did the kid up there?
I doubt it.
No, I haven't seen long shots of her, but I've seen long shots of
Google-
Kate Upton, and
Google-
she had a good run.
Look at
Good run.
long shots of
He
who?
was saying this, though. He was like, oh, you're telling me right now if Kate Upton came in and said, I want to fuck you, you wouldn't say yes?
and he's like, I'll fuck anything.
I'll fuck a pig. What are you talking about? That doesn't prove shit.
I agree with that. I agree with that.
But
and I will give you that argument too. Yeah, you would. Fuck
I do.
Just about
You know what,
anything.
man? Pigs are good to bang once in a while.
Fuck
You
yeah.
don't have to worry about, are they enjoying it?
Is anybody arguing that right now?
Yeah, it's just like light them
Dude,
up.
your sexual history, Sam, looks like a fucking Charlotte's Web video. Just
I don't
barnyard
understand how that.
animals,
Oh,
left
that's
and right.
Hey, dude. Hey, brother. I banged some superstars too.
Oh no, I know. There's some of those too.
Yeah, they're in there.
Absolutely.
They're in there.
No, I
just-
don't think he's saying you have bad taste. I'm saying you can't say
Doesn't
no.
get in the way of a
Yeah.
fucking.
My fucking is like a buffet. I want to sample everything.
Yeah, Dallas is a game and a half back from them now.
Yep. They play the Clippers tonight. Clippers are on a nice little roll. We're finally healthy.
They're still tied for the third spot
I
because
don't
Denver
want-
lost.
Dude.
Guess who beat Denver?
Dude,
Your New Orleans Hornets.
You know what's so fun to watch?
What are they
is
called?
Eastern-
The Buzzards? No, the Pelicans. You mean?
Anthony
I like
Davis's
buzzards.
development.
He's starting to get bigger.
Dude, he's got these like weird, huge shoulders now. It's like it's developing slowly.
It hasn't come together right yet.
But dude, when that guy gets it going, man, he's gonna be unstoppable. He's starting to get his feel, man.
yeah, he has games here or there where he'll score 27, and get like 14, 16 rebounds.
It's got to be
here and
really
there.
hard to go from, and he's a young guy,
Yeah, 20.
playing 39, 41 games
Yep.
Oh yeah,
and
Tops.
having days and days off, to then going to all of a sudden you're playing 80 plus
Yeah.
games,
Also, if you're in college,
3 games in a
yeah,
row
absolutely.
plus travel.
This is the way it is in the ACC at least. Games are on Wednesday or Sunday, pretty much, maybe Saturday. So in the between, you have off. You go to your classes.
Yeah.
You have socializing
Yeah.
with your buddies. Some non-basketball people, and then a day or two before the game, you start getting hyped up. You also have 2 weeks off for finals.
And you're not flying across the country at all.
No, you are a little.
A little
Right, up
bit.
and down the coast, pretty much.
But but if you're in the
not
ACC,
much.
you're not going from
Yeah, here
Washington,
and there.
Seattle
Yeah.
to
and it's a treat to be on the road. And also, you get hyped up. You're like, oh my God, I'm going to play this game. I can't wait. I've never
Right.
played fucking
Right.
Duke before. This should be interesting. You get to get hyped. This is like, what? This is the 4th time this year we're playing San Antonio.
shorter halves.
All right. It's my 3rd game in 3 days.
Yeah.
It's tough to get up for it. You have
There's
to
now all
learn
these
that.
hot
You gotta
college
learn
chicks
that.
Then I gotta
everywhere.
jump on
Yeah, there's hot professional chicks now.
jump on a plane and then fly to Arizona.
Now,
we got
Ari,
another
you
game
are a
tomorrow.
college sports athlete. Tell me about
I
your
am. I know I was.
your
What?
golf tournaments. Like after the game, would you go after you go kick another Jew college's golf ass?
Well, we were the
would
only
you go
Jew
to like one
college.
of their go one of their temples after and just crush their chicks?
Yeah, if we beat you, we got to go
What
to like
conference were you in? Like the one that was just like, there's a Jew college, there's an American Indian college, there was a fucking.
It was that in high school. It was 2 Jew schools, Hebrew Academy, Jewish Day School. There was also the Gallaudet High School, which was the deaf school.
It sounds like this.
There was Sidwell Friends, a friends school.
They're all friends.
Wait, stop
Yeah,
it!
A school of
Stop!
friends.
Come on, Sam. We gotta stop
Hold
this.
on, you have to be
Please,
friends?
No, I just gotta rewind it. Did you just say to me that there is a school, 2 Jewish schools in your conference, in your high school conference, 2 Jewish schools, a school of deaf people, and a school of friends?
No, a friends school. Like Sidwell Friends. It's like a Montessori type school.
Oh, I prefer friends.
Yeah,
I
that
prefer
would be better.
just a whole school of BFFs.
That almost killed me, man.
Dude, how great would the deaf? I mean, road games supposed to be great. You don't know if they're booing you, saying shit about your mom. You're just playing.
I will tell you this: instructors, refs included, instructed us like when the whistle blows, they will keep playing. So just sort of get out of their way.
Yeah.
Because they're going to play hard. You know how the whistle blows, just kind of hold the ball under your arm or something, waiting to walk to the foul. They'll just dive at you. They'll see that as a weakness. They're like, ball's loose! And they'll fucking go for it. So you got to like stop and run away from them. Kind of like when after you outrun the first base side.
Yeah.
Run
right? It's kind of like that, yeah.
That is hilarious.
Yeah.
That is hilarious. Now, did you guys take it easy on them because they were deaf?
Fuck no, they scratch the shit out of you. Deaf people are scratchers.
What's
They
happening?
are scratchers.
Have you ever seen
They
the...
give you like a fucking lotto ticket.
Because no one ever told them to act right because everyone always felt bad for them. They're like, hey, little Timmy's beating up on your kid. Hey, but he's deaf.
Yeah.
Deaf people
all-
are scratchers. Hey, just let that kid scratch. You
Do you
can't
see
hear a
that
goddamn thing.
the MMA kid who's retarded?
No.
And they actually had his first fight, and he fought this little black midget, and this black midget actually was wailing on him. And everyone's like, dude, what are you doing? You're beating up the retarded kid.
Really?
Who do you go with in that situation?
Well, that's the question. It's like, I
'Cause
mean,
you're not
this
like,
guy
hey, man,
is
don't beat
nice
up
enough
that-
to fight this dude. Most guys wouldn't take that fight.
Most people are like, hey, man, don't beat up that midget.
Did you see the guy who fought the dude in MMA with no arms?
Oh yeah, who fights him?
Yeah.
And you have to
I
listen,
would.
He kind of butt scoots at
I
you,
would-
and you're like, get away from the butt. Just run away. Just run around and punch him and leave.
I would try to fight that guy every month. I'd call him up. You want to fight again? I would just pass
Add
my
your record.
Yeah.
Yeah.
90-0. Hasn't fought a guy with arms yet, but he's pretty dominant.
That's a guy like who you.
Being ready for that.
If you're like a good like trainer, you know what I
Yeah.
mean, and you're a fighter, all he ever wants to do is arm bars. Have him spar against that guy.
Oh yeah.
There's
You know
a
what I mean?
video of
Work
some
on other
guy
aspects of your
who was
game.
like a head of some like karate dojo, and his art was such bullshit. But he was like 400-0. They had his schedule because he's only fighting his students.
Students who were
And they would just he'd like do a
400-0.
tap on, then they'd be like
fly across the room.
yeah,
I saw
like-
that. I saw that.
And then he fought a real fighter,
fought a real dude.
and he got knocked the fuck
First of all,
out.
this guy's old.
Really?
He's like this old dojo master where he's like, I've got power. I can just with one finger, I can knock you across the room. And they all sort of buy into it. And then he fought some MMA guy. And the MMA guy's like worried, like, what's he gonna do? Because he's heard about him. And then he realizes he like pushed him. The guy's got nothing. He like, puts a finger up, and the guy kind of pushes the finger away. He goes, "Oh, he's got nothing." And just fucking wails in his face.
There's a video of that.
This old dude's face, yeah. Just fucking. Oh, it's punching time.
It's hilarious.
Where
dude.
is it? I gotta see that.
It's on a thing called YouTube.
The internet. I don't know what it's
Never
called
heard of
exactly.
Have you ever heard of YouTube?
Yeshiva University
What is that,
in
some
the
kind of TV show?
Skyline Athletic Conference. It's
There's
the
a
SAC.
Skyline.
SAC.
Oh my God! What names didn't they go with?
I wonder who else is in the Skyline Athletic Conference.
Yeah, let's find out.
Okay.
It's the
Why do we
School
have
of
Bing
Friends.
set up as the fucking normal?
Because it's supposed to be a better search engine than
Fuck
Google.
that. I tried once and it gives you some weird.
There's a School
Well, I'll
of
tell
Deaf
you why.
Children.
Because we have a lot of adult film stars here, and we want to look up their work. We'd like to look it up. Bing will let us do it.
No, you just take off the safety features. Of
Bing's
Google.
like outlaw.
There's a
Skyline
school.
Conference.
So this is what you're growing up. This one. This is the one that had the School of Deaf Children.
No.
School of
No,
Fr-
that's the PVSA, the Potomac Valley Athletic Conference.
School of Friendship.
And this is high school or college?
This is high school.
You had a School of So-Sos.
This is what you have at Yeshiva University College of Mount St. Vincent, Farmingdale State College, University of New York at Farmingdale, also known as that, Mount St. Mary College,
Sounds like a girls' school.
Polytechnic Institute of New York University, Purchase College,
Purchase College.
the Sage Colleges, or Sage College of Albany, men's, and Russell Sage College for women's, St. Joseph's College of Long Island, State University of New York Maritime College,
What division is this?
3. State University of New York at Old Westbury, and Yeshiva University, the Maccabees.
Oh yeah, Shiva.
The
Man,
Maccabees.
Uh-huh.
What is that? A cereal?
Former members no longer in it. Bard, Centenary, Manhattanville,
Mom, more Maccabees for me.
United States Merchant Marine Academy. The U.S. Merchant Marine Academy left the Skyline.
Why? Where'd they
Have they
go?
gone nuts?
Find out where they are now.
I think they're in the friendship. Division.
Let me look at the PVAC.
It sounds like a disease women get if they have too much sex.
PVAC?
Yeah.
It does.
Hi, I'm Marilyn Rodriguez. Star up.
What's your name again?
Marilyn Rodriguez, which of course is the Marilyn Monroe of Guadalajara.
It's a small Irish village in Mexico.
I know, and it's all of Sam's impressions of different nationalities are the same. It's just a combination of every one of them. Hello, I'm.
It's a gift.
Do Mexican. Hey, everybody, I'm down here in Mexico.
It's a gift, man. It's a gift.
In the land down under.
Oh, I was going to take a caller. Too late. They're gone. Okay, here's the
What's
PBS
our number? Should we give them the number to call?
558
on the board.
It's not on the screen.
29
Oh,
Tango.
it's right there. Is that it?
888-8888.
Is that the call into or buy weed? Which one is that?
That's either call in and try to buy some weed and find out.
Just say, hey, let's
Here's the
buy some weed
camera.
and talk to the guys and see if they're like, what do you mean talk to the guys? Then just order weed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's 888-806-8826. We need a thing for that. 888-806 and then a word. Oh, we had one last year, right?
Okay, I'll find one.
What?
8826.
713, you're on the air.
713.
Or I just missed you and you hung up. I'm gonna guess missed you and hung up. Here's who's in the PBSC. You got Covenant Life School.
Straight up.
Yeah, hold on. 713. Where are you calling from? Is that-
Houston.
Houston.
Yes. What's up, guys? I met you at the Comedy Store one night. I'm sure you guys hear that shit all the fucking time.
Oh,
but,
were you the guy that flew in to see Crystalia?
Yeah. That's
Oh,
me.
yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
like,
girlfriend.
You were with a girl, right?
I'm always
Yeah.
fucking the shit out of you guys.
You're with a chick?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I want to talk about UFC before fucking Ron calls in and fucks up the show.
Oh my God! Hold on. I'm sorry to interrupt you. We'll get to you in a second. I had, while I was in Canada, first of all, a bunch of Punch Drunk listeners. I had a few guys saying, "Fuck Ron. I want to call in just to put that guy in his place because I don't want them thinking that all Canadians are as fucked up as Ron." I had more than one person tell me
Basically
that.
the fifth host
And
of the
where
show,
the fuck
but yeah,
was he
he's
in Vancouver?
remote from Canada.
Oh, you were there.
Why didn't Ron come?
Why didn't Ron show up?
I don't know. Anyway,
Why didn't Ron show up? Did you have an extra ticket?
I could have gotten him in, or
Yeah.
you could have bought a ticket.
Yeah.
One or the other. Wait. Okay, our border correspondent. What's going on? Or our teed up. What
up?
airline do you fly?
United.
You're a United correspondent. Okay, from Houston.
Yeah. Okay.
Want to talk UFC?
Let's talk about GSP being the French villain in this new Captain Bullshit
Yeah, we were
America
talking
movie.
about that.
French villain Captain America?
Yeah. He's a
He's
French
nice
villain.
him to death.
Yeah, no.
Captain
First of all,
America,
no
how
one
about you come
knows
over to my
any of the
apartment
fucking
and we have
Captain
more
America.
dinner? And
Talk
Captain
about
America's
how good looking you are today.
like, dude, I'm really busy. I can't do it.
You're busy as a handsome man. Come over
You are
and.
so good. Your outfit fits so well.
I gotta save these people. I shouldn't. Man,
But it'll only take 10 minutes. We work on our kicks together. Then I fuck you nicely.
oh, you're so nice. All right, I'll come on, guys.
That's where you made a
Well,
mistake.
here's my thing, dude. Every time an MMA fighter
Yeah.
does a movie, his career goes down the hill.
Well, we've had two, and one was Randy Couture, who was already retired.
Gina
And kind
Carano?
of, but
Gina
kind of
Carano,
was
I'm not really respectful.
Rampage as well.
Rampage.
He was
the one.
kind of over the
Rampage was
hill.
one. He
Maybe he had
became
two
over the
more
hill
good
because
fights in
that-
him.
Yeah. He
Yeah,
became over
but
the hill
I don't
with
think
that.
it's that they're over the hill.
With-
I think it's
take his
that they
focus
make
out.
that money and they're like, wow, I didn't get punched in the face for this.
Well,
Yes,
yeah, but it's
GSP just got a $10 million, not just, a few years ago, it's a $10 million Gatorade and Nike ads. Like, he's making that money. That guy's committed to the
We have to think
craft.
about the other French actors that could possibly play this. The villain is like a French
Gerard
fucking
Depardieu.
karate master guy. So the only other guy that could have is like Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Jean-Claude Van
He's
Damme
like
should have been the
60 years
first
old at
choice.
this point.
except for he's 60.
You're 60.
Dude, that was the best point I've ever heard.
God damn. You know what? You changed my mind.
So are
changed
you
my mind.
for or against there? Do you want to start a
You're
petition to stop
60.
this madness?
Why are they making a Captain
I'm
America
for it, dude. I
too?
think he should
That's
have
the
his own
bigger
movie
issue.
as this dumb super villain because he's not going to finish anybody in the UFC, and he might actually finish some of these movies.
That's funny. Pow, he gave
Not
his
too
own. He was
shabby.
excited about his own thing.
Hung up right
That
on
was good.
He hung up
Oh,
right on
pow!
that.
He ended with a
He
pow
hung
and a
up
hang
on
up.
us on
I
that.
wonder if he just would beat Captain America by decision.
Yeah,
And just be like, look, we got
Who are
the
they
war's
fighting?
over, so let's call who won.
yeah. I mean, like, is there a Captain Canada?
There was actually.
Captain Canada?
Yeah.
On my I did a podcast a few weeks ago with this French Canadian comedian Mike Ward, and he pronounced George St. Pierre's name a few times, and he pronounced it the French Canadian way, and it's shockingly different.
What is this? A
It's like,
papaya?
it's like joie se pia. It's like, wait, what words are you saying? It's like joie se pia. It's like so weird.
That is weird.
So much different.
Yeah.
Okay, let's break down the PBAC.
Let's go back.
Hang on. By the way, the only real thing that we get off of this number is 888-806 Tubbo.
Tubbo?
T-U-B-O.
Oh yeah, just think of Tripoli.
That was just
I liked his face for a second because he thought it was gonna be a joke, and he started to smile.
I know.
And then
I
he
knew it was
realized about
coming.
it was like,
I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming.
Man, there's so many weird combos it could be, but none of them are as fun.
So you got the Washington International School.
Oh, that's gotta be good.
The Red Devils of Washington International School. Those are people from foreign dignitaries, children's and stuff.
Yes, of course.
Yeah,
Probably the best soccer team.
diplomatic communities kids, absolutely. You got Washington Christian Academy, the Wildcats.
Ooh, I feel like that's where all the cunt whores go. Hey, Washington Christian Academy, suck our dicks.
Then St. Anselm's Abbey School,
Not bad.
Not
the
bad.
Panthers. Obviously, the Panthers are always a force to be reckoned with. They weren't in the league when I was there. Sandy Springs Friends School.
Oh my
Dude,
God.
if you're straight and you go to that school, you are
How do
making
you
a
go
big
to that
mistake.
school?
I will tell you this: in middle school, Sandy Spring Friends, rugged court. They had a rug on their court.
What?
Of course, dude. They're friends.
They were the first team. One, they had a guy who could dunk, which was crazy in middle school. It was at all costs, like, do not let that guy dunk. Second of all, we beat them, though, consistently. Second of all, they had the first .10ths of a second on the shot clock. They were the first ones to get that. We were like, whoa. So we could have a chance with like 1.4 or like 0.9 seconds. And like, yep. I'm like, whoa.
Man,
In
more
their
numbers for
carpeted-
Juice and
And they had a
Crunch.
small, like a thin carpet. You know how like an entranceway carpet? It's real,
Yeah.
like short, it's like that. And
Hold
if
on,
The ball
the
dribbled
court?
okay. Yeah, but if you dive after a ball, you get fucked.
Whose idea was to put AstroTurf on a basketball court?
Because they have all their friends' fucking program sit-ins every day where they get together and have kumbaya sessions and all just shuffle and move.
What do they
and
call?
sing.
What's the name of that school again?
Sandy Springs
Springs
School.
Friends School.
The Wildebeests from Sandy Spring, Maryland.
Sandy Springs sounds like
What's
a
the
town in a children's TV show.
What's the percentage of gay people that came out of that school?
All of them.
I think Friends is like an association. They just call it Friends from.
I'm
before
talking
they
about
were
the
gay.
Sandy Springs part, the carpeted basketball court.
I don't know. I'm gonna guess at least the regular 10%.
Yeah,
No
minimum.
lower
it's
than
higher.
no
Minimum.
lower than the national average.
Yeah, they got to be like slightly
Slightly
higher,
higher.
like in the 12 to 30 zone.
Yeah. Then you had the Oakcrest School, the Chargers, fine, whatever. McLean School of Maryland, the Mustangs. I don't know what their deal was.
They
Charles E. Smith, Jewish Day School, the Lions, where I won a middle school championship and scored 6 points in the championship game.
How tall were you in middle school?
Dominating power forward at 5 feet 6 inches.
What kind of? How was the Jufro at the time?
Drew Fro wasn't that big. I pretty much had a normal guy haircut back then. That was still pretty. I had
Normal
a
guy
parted,
haircut?
cut to the side.
What kind of
Did
beard?
practice a baseline jumper, but had to practice on the Gorlands parking lot, driveway, the next door neighbors. But they had a phone pole, a wire that ran along the left-hand side, so I really didn't have to shop. I didn't have a shot from the left side. If I did, it had to arc a lot or be like a real short shot. But the mid-range baseline jumper from the right side,
Yeah.
deadly.
Ari,
And I nailed it 3 times.
This is somewhat of an adorable
Are you the
story.
most famous alumni from your school right now?
From the Charles E. Smith Jewish Day School.
Yeah.
Huh.
Are you
might
are you
be.
loved or
How many
or-
lawyers? How many lawyers came out of that school today?
All of them.
They got to all be
the
lawyers, doctors,
Yeah, there's a lot of those.
and a scumbag comedian, and then you.
I think I'm the only scumbag. My friend Matt he's like a hippie in Portland. But man, I don't think there's any. Who else famous came out of there?
I mean, I'm sure they found you on Facebook. Has anyone ever been like, "You're doing so awesome"?
no, sometimes, yeah.
Or do they hate you? Like, what went wrong with you?
I
We
don't know what
lost
the
you.
guidance counselors would say about this.
It's funny you explaining
Sounds like a new
Passover.
podcast for Skeptic Tank.
Can't find my own guidance counselor.
It's funny you explaining Passover to
To what?
Barris last night.
What it is?
yeah.
What did I say?
You were just trying to explain it to him, and his concept of it was.
By the way, Barris
I'll say
has this ability to find attractive, crazy chicks and put them in the show. Now
That
it's
chick
like,
has got to go.
which one? The Asian?
The Asian.
Oh God,
She's more annoying than the people who don't like Boone. I know you like Boone, but there's plenty of people who don't.
I get that.
More annoying than
He drives me crazy sometimes too. I get that. You know, he's banned for 2 months.
For what? Throwing water in somebody's face?
Yeah.
I liked what you said last night. What'd you say?
I can't remember, but
He's
I was
like,
just
I
like,
just dropped the water.
I just dropped the water bottle near his head.
Yeah.
He like threw a water bottle at Matt Edgar when he was on stage.
Josh Martin.
Josh Martin, yeah.
Here's what the crazies don't ever understand. It's like, look, you can be as crazy as you want. It's a place where we accept and almost cherish your craziness.
Yeah, totally agree.
You cannot fuck up the show.
Totally agree.
That's the only line. You can rape someone in the back.
That's so true. That's why
and we'll
Chewy got
talk about
fired
it.
when he ran me off.
Yeah. It was like, you can't stop a comic from performing. You can't get in the way of the performance.
Right.
That is the line.
That's
that
it.
We don't.
Everything else is good.
We were all cool with Michael
What, he
Richards
threw
after the stuff.
water in Edgar's face?
No, it was
Josh Martin.
Josh Martin was on stage, and he had said something to Boone, and then Boone starts yapping at him, and then he
You see,
threw a
Boone
water
started
bottle
thinking
at
he's a
him.
real person. That's the problem.
You know, another problem, the PVAC added Covenant Life School, and they're also the Cougars. How do you have two Cougars in the same?
Yeah, you can't have two Cougars in the
What
same.
the fuck?
Dude, when they play each other, they should call it like the Cross Cougar Classic or something like that.
Cross Cougar
Cougar
Classic.
on Cougar crime.
Yeah,
They do
there you
have,
go.
They do have there's two Jewish
Which sounds
schools.
like a porno.
There's Hebrew Academy and Jewish Day School. Now, Jewish Day School was always Charles E. Smith Jewish Day School.
Charles E. Smith?
Yeah, he like.
They should. One of them should
big
change their
real
name to the
estate guy out there.
Jugers.
But
Jugers, ladies and
Hebrew
gentlemen.
Academy changed their name to the Melvin J. Berman Hebrew Academy, making their name more Jewish.
No, they didn't, bro. They changed it to the Melvin J. Berman Academy.
Steinbergstein. That's the only way they can go more Jewish.
The Steinbergsteins.
It's like, Mama, I don't want to go to the Melvin Berman Academy. They got to say it like that.
I'm surprised that they haven't gone with like the Hope Friendship Accountants. You know, like why is it Panther? Why don't they go with accountants?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, one of them should be
Mustangs.
like or they should be like the Fighting Bagels.
Jesus, they got the Grace Brethren School, the Fields Edmund Burke School, Covenant Life. Man, these are a bunch of nerds.
Yeah. You're one of them, dude.
I'm
You're
just
king
staring
of them.
at
Play
you.
hard, but I want to.
You're king of Jew nerds.
I want a championship in middle school for Hebrew Academy.
Yeah.
And I want a championship at Jewish Day School junior year. For
You know what you should do?
You're a lot like Bo Jackson. Like you were very dominant a long time ago.
More like
Also,
No Jackson.
volleyball
Jackson.
was a good player.
You know what you should do? Go back to the school or maybe the conference or maybe do a tour of the schools
Yeah.
and just be like how Blake Griffin was.
I'll dominate you guys right
No,
now.
no. You know the commercials where he goes back and sees himself as a kid?
Uh-huh.
So you can go back because they're all going to grow up to look like you anyway. At
Yeah,
least
that's so
physically.
true.
At least physically.
Yeah,
and be
they
like,
are.
hey,
This is
guys,
your future.
ditch the accounting. You want to smoke pot all day, get pussy that's probably out of your league, and
Probably.
sleep till noon?
Come on, I know.
No,
who
but
I
there's
am.
ones you bottom feed too.
Oh yeah, right.
I'm just saying-
Mostly out of your league, right? Okay, yeah.
You would still get that pussy
Oh, right,
if you
okay.
wanted it.
Yeah.
But you're getting pussy that probably if you would have stayed.
Dude, at
well,
that time, I didn't even know I could get fucking 6s and 5s.
you just lost your
What do you
virginity
think
like
you're getting
8
now?
months
What
ago.
numbers?
What?
What number would you say you're getting now?
What's your average mode or mean or whatever that is? What's your?
Well, if you take out the upper like
No.
1%, the lower 1%, that's how you get an average. You take out the fucking
okay,
wildebeest.
sure.
If I fucked a girl that looked like Sam, that's like
Why would
once
you
a
fuck
year.
a girl that looks like
But
me,
we'll
though?
also we'll take out, let's say a Kate Upton of a year and a half ago. We'll take her out also.
Okay.
Okay.
So then you just have the average of the rest.
What
And
must you have fucked?
I love how Kay Upton's suddenly on the used car lot. We're like, you know, she's a little damaged, got some miles on her.
I know,
You
man.
know what I said, though, would be the awesome power move if we were there at the Commerce Store parking lot late at night. 15, 20 guys, Matt Egger, Tony Hinchcliffe, Jeff
Pretty much
Ross.
last night.
Yeah, all these cool people there hanging out, Thibault. And Kate Upton says, yeah, I want to fuck you right now. If in front of all those people I go, no thanks. I'm good. How baller would that seem in front of everybody else?
I would actually be mad at you.
Yeah.
I would be so mad at you
Why?
because I'm like, dude, are you shitting me?
Yeah, but if she's obviously ready to bone, she's going to move on to someone else there.
No, I'm saying why he wouldn't.
Well,
But what if she didn't? What if she? That wasn't her move.
Oh, she just
What if
she's
really
like
wanted
either
to bang?
a fucking Jew or nothing. Is that what you're saying?
She's
Yeah.
like, oh, you went to the.
She's not fucking just anybody who like comes for it.
You were in what high school conference? Wow.
PVAC.
Let's go upstairs. Let's go fucking. And you're just like, you know what?
Most improved volleyball player, sophomore year.
Dude,
Does that do
stop,
anything
because
for
now
you?
you're turning me on. Dude, what was I going to say? Oh, yeah, so you should
I
go
don't know,
back.
what were you
You
gonna
should
say?
go back there and give him that advice and be like, look, all this reading, all this nonsense with the books and the studying and playing basketball and the thing, you need to start writing jokes, get your tolerance up on pot. And they're like, but we're only 7, mister.
That's why you
and
got to start now. It'll be too late.
Zip it, pal.
Keep looking at stuff. Oh, chicks.
People walk by. When they walk
Hey,
by,
where's that girl that
sideways,
Hey, did we have any new fan mail that we could have chicks read?
Let me see.
I mean, I
could
could write one right now. Have you been getting more letters from her?
I did not get. I got some sort of, but I didn't send this to you. Let me see. I don't think so. Wait, how come there's no marijuana here now? I was sort of looking forward to it as I came in.
It is hard to believe.
Yeah.
Oh wait, what went away?
I left mine at home. I was going to bring it too.
Hold on, I got a one-hitter actually.
You just said driving the wrong way while I waited for...
Oh, that's why you weren't doing text because you were charging? I was like, how can Sam... You know how we agreed that no one will believe... If Sam doesn't text you back, that we don't believe that he hasn't looked at it a little?
Oh, yeah. Of all my friends.
Yeah. If I don't get
Of all my friends.
Well, 'cause you
If I
checked
take
them.
it back, you think I looked and said, no, I'm not texting you?
Or you just... No, it's not that. I mean, there could be a reason. You
Well,
could be on a
with
podcast.
some
You could
people-
be driving.
No, podcast doesn't matter, clearly.
But sometimes, maybe.
I can see, like, oh, maybe it's in a movie. Doesn't matter for Sam.
That's true.
None of those things
I'm
matter for
saying
Sam.
you've seen it. I'm not saying you're ignoring me. I'm saying if I fire off a text to you, I know
He's seen
within a minute you are going to see it, or you saw it when it came, or you will just...
You disagree with that, Sam?
Every 60 seconds to 3 minutes, you'll look at your phone.
Oh, I know what. Vancouver area code. I want to see what Ron's
Oh, no, what were you going to say? That's what we were doing. You were going to go with your average, what it is.
Oh, I would
Before
say-
you started
I would say
talking
like
about...
like an LA, 6.5, 7.
That's pretty good, dude.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. Who do you think gets the best? Dalia?
Dalia. Or
What do you
Jeff Keith
think
and
he-
Jeff Dye do really well, but they're not around as much. But those guys, the 3 of them, are right in there.
Well, Chris D'Elia's around. He's just
D'Elia's
now
a-
going on the road.
Dalia's above a 9.
Yeah, he.
No. Yeah.
Like Dalia could see that. Like he could see the genie on the.
I think I'm higher than that.
Banger.
604 is the Vancouver area.
I think I'm higher than a
You think
upper
you're doing
6 or
better,
7.
puss?
No. I'm just saying. I was trying to think of my number. I think I'm higher than a 7.
Higher than an LA 7.
Maybe lower than an 8.
I got into a fight with Rogan about this. He told me some girl was like a.
I'm probably a 7.5 LA.
7.5 LA.
Average. I don't bottom feed a super lot.
What do you think? I'm trying to think who you think is a 7. What do you think Natasha Leggero is?
Today or before?
Even before, I would say 7.5 is like that's the best you're gonna get with that. Maybe 7.
I agree because she's just not my type.
Yeah, she's not my
Small
type.
thing is some people's types, but that's like okay. So if you're like above that, okay.
I think she's right around there.
I'm usually in that range, a little above, a little below.
Right there, me too.
Yeah, but I'm really attracted to like young women. So if
Yeah,
you show
who
me
is it? Who's
22
like, give me the fucking elderly?
No, but I'm more likely to fuck like a less attractive woman that's fucking super young and smooth and fucking, you know.
Smells
Yeah,
good.
yeah, yeah,
Doesn't
yeah,
smoke
yeah,
decay.
yeah.
To me,
yeah.
that's hotter, but it won't affect their overall number. The
Yeah, but
number is
even
it's-
fat
There's a lot
chicks are
of
hot
things
when
that
they're
factor
20.
in.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things that can factor into your number. It's not just how you cute you
but I
are.
think your number just goes on your number, and then how much, like what you're into, lets you bypass your number. Like if somebody's got a neck tattoo, like a whole bunch of tats,
right.
it might be a 6, but I'm super into it.
Oh, you
It
like
might
the
be a
tatted
5 'cause
girls?
I'm into, yeah.
See, I think that the tattoo
like really
would
tatted
factor
up?
into their
It's
numbers.
one of the things I really like. Absolutely.
Could
Really
you see
short,
yourself
really
marrying
tall.
a girl who's super tatted
No.
up?
Oh, I'm not getting married again.
Ever?
I mean, I doubt it.
That was the real marriage.
But it's like I'm not getting married then. It's like, what's the point? Maybe when I'm George Carlin age, like I'm old and like.
I feel like that was a real marriage.
How old are you right now?
39.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you,
Yeah.
you will be married within 5 years.
Whoa, within 5 years.
Yep. I'm telling you that
Congratulations,
right
man.
now.
What about me?
Here's the problem.
You're dead within 5 years.
Nice.
Boom! I knew you were going to say that,
Nailed it.
and I was hoping you were going to say that.
Yeah.
But will I
Renee will
die?
have grandchildren within 5 years. That's just
Me?
Yeah.
I'll probably have like 20.
Yeah. Of course you are.
I'm Mexican.
Yeah.
We spread the seed like it's
I used to have
nobody's
a
business.
I used to have a joke about Mexicans when I started. They're
Who
like,
doesn't?
They're so fertile. And then when they had a baby, they'd be like, Maria, there's been a problem with your daughter. And she's like, oh, no, my baby. Please tell me she's going to live. Please tell me she'll be all right. They're like, no, she's fine and all, but she came out pregnant. So congratulations, you're going to be a grandmother.
Yeah. I mean, like Mexicans are the hot milfs.
Yeah.
They're 20 and they're already a mom,
Yeah.
and they're hot.
Wait, why can't we get the number up there again? Didn't we have it last week?
Yeah, we did. I don't know. It's
Oh, well. Well, 888-806-TUBBO.
How's your
Tubbo.
brackets doing, bud?
Let's check.
Yeah, I'll actually check mine too.
I've got
you check the whole
murdered.
thing?
Yeah, I think so.
You checked the
I got
whole
an
thing?
app for it.
I think only Louisville I have left in
I
my
was
final
hanging,
four.
I was hanging out with Tiana yesterday, and I think she's doing better than all of us. I think she's like 15th overall or something like that.
Yeah, that's just like a twat. They start strong and they fucking fade out as soon as they want to get married or have a kid.
Wow.
Later round, she'll be
We went a whole
terrible.
nother
We just
direction.
lost all of our female listener.
778, you're on the air.
Where is this thing?
So much disrespect.
How do we save this number as Ron's?
Yeah.
How do we save
It
it?
should be. I saved it last week. It should be. Does it
Dude,
come
people
up
in
automatically?
Canada,
No, but I'll look.
Okay.
people
Plus.
in Canada got their panties in a bunch over you, Ron. What's up?
Yeah. Ron.
Well, I need some more information. Who are these people?
Oh, you want their actual names?
There were people
I
at
want, like, are they fat? Like, what are they wearing? I need to, like, judge these people. before I attack
It wasn't
them.
a fat guy, I don't think. It's tough to remember. Oh, wow, you do have 50-50 correspondent. You have some stuff
Yeah,
saved in here.
some saved.
It was just a regular-looking guy, and he goes, I don't think we should all be judged by Ron.
I don't think, is anyone judging everybody by Ron?
Canadians, he meant.
What do you mean?
I mean, these Canadians.
I represent for George all day.
Yeah, you
You
do,
do.
actually.
You do. What do you think about him being in that movie?
I'm not a big fan of it.
Okay.
I don't think you should do it.
Well,
Why?
of course you're going to do it because they're probably throwing him a buttload of cash.
Well, absolutely. He's a superstar. Fuck, how do you save it?
I mean, dude, and here's the whole thing about when, like, an MMA fighter does a role, it's taken way more serious than, like, if a basketball player does. I don't know why, but, like, other sports athletes, when they do roles, it's always, like, really cheesy roles.
Yeah, it's really
Well, in
bad.
basketball, you don't get punched in the...
Did he hang up on himself mid-sentence?
No, please don't. I'm saving your number still. Just wait till I save your number. 2, 4, 5. Oh,
Ron.
save everything.
He's gone.
Wow, I've never heard someone hanging up on themselves
On
mid-sentence.
Yeah. Wait, Ron, are you there?
Nope, we lost him.
No, he's still going. I feel like I might have fucked it up trying to save his number, but I did save it. All right, Ron. Sorry. Call back.
Yeah, Ron, your own people hate you.
Yeah. Oh, I want to get why he wasn't fucking there in Vancouver.
Yeah, why didn't you go see Ari?
Call back, Ron.
Ron, call back.
God damn it, Ron.
I mean, how many times?
This is why they hate you in Canada.
Disrespect.
We're giving you a chance in America.
Giving you a chance, and you fucking have your phone muted, babe.
I don't know who's who on this thing, guys, but I do have the leaderboard
Who's
up of our
who's the
thing.
leaderboard? That's the only reason to check, Sam. You don't need to check too.
I am. What is that, points or? I'm fucking way down there.
Well, who's in top?
It doesn't have the people's actual name. It just has their screen name.
Yeah,
but,
what's his screen name? I know I'm
Grant
like bottom.
Grant Gayman.
Grant Gaiman.
Gay man.
Gayerman.
Ah, the poor guy's listening right now
What a
crying.
hobo.
Well, you got to pick on me like in high school. That's all I heard.
Grant Gayerman.
Gayer man.
I'm
Gayer
gayer
man.
than you. Poor guy.
I'm trying to like scroll down and see who
I think I might be
recognize on this
gay.
shit.
I think I might be, I
was
think
that
I
from?
might be gay.
What's your guys' screen names? I'll tell you where you're at.
I'm Shaffir 1,
I'm Tripoli 008.
008,
Got both your names.
because you're the guy who takes over 007.
Yep.
I mean, shit.
You also have a license to kill, but you're on the
Yes.
back burner for a while.
Yeah.
Spotting your time.
I'm just on call constantly.
Let's see if this is my
Yeah,
number.
you're deep, bro. Deep.
Tripoli is? Where am
Both
I'm
you guys.
008. I'm way deep, dude. I got to be like losing.
Sorry. Now I've logged in. I remember my login. Let's see if I can see the brackets. Where's brackets? NCAA men's? Yeah.
I mean,
Sam, no, you're doing great. You're
Come
doing great.
on!
You're doing great, Sam.
Everybody else is on there.
No,
You're
I'll
on
share
that.
with you.
You're
I'll
on
share
that.
Yeah, you're looking with me. Punch Drunk Podcast. Here we go.
I'm at 2. I'm deep.
So ridiculous.
I mean, I'm out of it.
Yeah.
Okay, so,
Gayer man.
get here, man.
No, Gayer man's not winning.
Who is?
Vermdas.
Wormdas.
Oh, he's tied with Gayer Man.
Oh, Gayer man.
No,
Where's Gayer
Quetzal.
Man?
What's Gayer? What are you
Where do you
reading?
get Gayer man?
You idiot.
What? Grant Gayerman.
No, where?
I mean, I'm
see
just.
Tiana's #1 fans winning.
Where's Tiana?
I don't know what I'm looking at.
Oh,
then.
Tiana's
I'm looking at the thing
#1
that says
fan.
leaderboard.
Yeah, group entries. Leaderboard. What the fuck? 99.8. Vermdas.
Wormdas.
Dildo corn. Yeah, group password.
Let me refresh
Go
it.
down,
Maybe
go
it's
down.
changed.
Sorry. Someone had Gonzaga winning.
Oh, that's.
I mean, they almost lost in the first round, and then they got
Yeah.
beat.
Dude, I'm not even on
I don't see top 30, and there's a lot of ties for 30. Man, this is bad.
Yeah.
My bracket, Shaffir 1. I have. Oh, no.
You're number 213.
Oh, 213?
Yeah.
Oh.
Go to second round. Second bracket.
Do you see anybody here that you recognize?
No.
Who's your daddy? Good name. Good name. Who's your daddy?
Really? You thought that's what is this, 1995? What is that cool? 95? Who's your daddy? That's awesome.
Hicks? Where's
It's like getting excited about someone going, "What's up?" Like that's so interesting.
Dan Patrick won. Oh, Dan Patrick's in our league. He's not doing. He had Dan Gonzaga.
Go up.
You're looking for you? You think you'll be there?
No.
I'm fucking
I go to the
way
last
deep.
one.
Oh wait, Jayson Thibault. Oh, I don't know if that's you. Are you cock burgling? Jayson Thibault, the
Penis burglar. Are you the penis burglar?
I mean,
Thibault the
I've been called worse by better.
So?
No, I'm. It's just under the Teeb, or it might be the Teeb one.
Whoever's impersonating you is
Dude.
1 winning and 2 loves dick.
None of us in our top
Go to
100.
7. Go to 7.
Cock
Go back and
burglar.
go
This is a
up.
beautiful thing.
Ron's calling
Let's call it
back.
again.
Okay, good.
Okay. Hey, Ron.
Why didn't you go to Ari's show, Ron?
Why did you go to my show?
I was there
When were you there?
Saturday,
What show were you there on Saturday?
first show.
So far, it's doing pretty good.
Tell me some material that I did on that show. Tell me a bit
You're
that I did
like,
on that show.
Man, Jewish girls are ugly.
Wrong.
I forgot, okay?
How do you forget?
And you
What do you got
call into
going on,
one
Ron?
Podcast every week.
That
What-
your hero is in town. You don't come see him.
What did you do Saturday night?
What'd you do?
I don't think I did anything. I just didn't remember.
Yeah, you sat home crying, looking at the calendar, wondering if it's Tuesday yet so you can call in to the Punch Drunk podcast.
Both shows were sold out on Saturday, but he
coulda got you
He could
in.
have gotten tickets if he went an hour early. It wasn't sold out by then.
You could have got him in.
Well, let's go back to these shit-talking Canadians. Who are these people?
One of those guys'
I
name
don't
is
know who they are.
Cock,
They-
Cock Burglar 5.
They do want to call in. They do want to call in and represent themselves. So
But they're acting like they can't call in.
no, they can. It was somebody said like, I'm going to call in because I don't want to have Ron be there. So anyway, if
can't
that
see
was
where
you in
I'm
Vancouver,
ranked.
call in. Ron's going to listen. You'll listen, Ron, right?
Yeah, let Ron
And then I'll
know.
have something to
I'll
respond
hang
to.
up right now. Tell them to call in right now.
All right, whoever that was in Vancouver, call him right now.
Call
The
in
number is
right now.
888-806 Tubo.
Tubbo.
Tubbo. Just one B.
Tubbo.
One.
Or oh, but.
Oh, and again, a lot of you guys were hounding me. The feed is on iTunes. Wasn't my fault. It just, iTunes takes forever.
Oh, what's the start off a feed? We should have done it like a week ago, gotten the feed, and then just been ready.
Well,
like
we
Chelsea
had
did.
to go on SoundCloud. You have to have an MP3 to upload.
Oh, yeah.
So we had to do our first episode.
Yeah, they don't give it to us in MP3 version?
Yeah, they did.
Oh, yeah?
And then I uploaded it. So then it goes from SoundCloud to FeedBurner.
Yeah.
But sometimes on SoundCloud you can't find your RSS feed button. That's where you get what your feed is to put into FeedBurner.
It's hard to find the very first time. It's hard to find it.
So
And
then,
Nixon also.
so then I had to go there. Then I had to go to FeedBurner.
Ron is long gone, I think, but go ahead.
Yeah, but then I finally found it. Got SoundCloud sent me what the feed was, the link.
Yeah.
Put that into FeedBurner, and then put that in.
So we got
to
it, though. We're on iTunes.
It's up,
Let me
but it's
search
under
it.
Punch Drunk Sports
Why?
because Punch Drunk wasn't
Already
available
taken.
on SoundCloud.
Why? Oh, somebody.
It would only let me do.
No.
It would only let me do. It wouldn't let me do Punch Drunk because it was already taken.
Oh, by us.
No,
By our old feed.
not on SoundCloud. I think we went on Libsyn.
Maybe you're right. Let's see. Where are you calling from in Canada?
Yo,
Calling Bangkok.
From where? Utah?
Bangkok.
Oh, nice.
hey,
Is this our
training correspondent.
tranny correspondent?
Yeah, this is the tranny correspondent. What's up?
What's happening?
Have
Well,
you got any good trannies lately?
yeah, that's obviously the question.
Yeah, of course. I mean, why else would I be in Bangkok?
You're right. Dumb question.
Dumb question. Sorry.
Yeah, that's a pretty dumb
So
question.
I thought I should probably weigh in on that. Like, wasn't there some tranny that wanted to fight in like UFC or something?
That is true.
She's not tranny. She's got her dick cut off.
Exactly. That's why
Oh yeah.
I have to disagree. I have to disagree with Joe Rogan and say, let her fight.
Why?
Let her
What's your
fight the
opinion? I'd love
chick,
to
you
hear
know?
it.
There it is. Yeah.
If she doesn't have a dick, anymore, she's not a tranny, in my opinion.
I
You
agree
sound
with
you sound like there's a little anger in that.
you. Yeah, because he's sick of people getting lumped in the wrong way because of their lumps.
Or he's sick. He's pissed that she got rid of that beautiful cock that he loves.
Would you rather not?
Oh, yeah, I am pissed about that. I mean, like, think of it this way: if I went to a tranny bar to get a tranny, and I brought her back to the room and she didn't have a cock, that would be no go. I'd be like, get the fuck out.
Could you
No?
call some sort of law enforcement to ask for your money back?
What the fuck is this?
Yeah.
You want a goddamn pussy? We're gonna fuck something that looks like a woman only.
Hey man, have you ever been like staring at a chick and you're like, oh, I wonder if that's a tranny? And turn around, it was a chick where you're a little disappointed.
Oh yeah, like the opposite of we do on Santa
Yeah.
Monica Boulevard.
Yeah.
You're like, ooh, look at that! Ow.
Yeah, he goes the opposite.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, look at that tranny. Oh, it's just a
Oh, it's
chick.
just Kate Upton. God damn it.
Kid up to me 4 years ago. 1 year ago.
So, also, training correspondent's a big Memphis Grizzly fan.
Yeah, what do you got to say? What do you want to talk
Are there a
about?
lot of Memphis Grizzly bars out there where you can go with other Memphis Grizzly fans in Bangkok?
Dude, the NBA starts at like 7 a.m. here, so, you know.
You're
right
obviously
when you're
still
supposed to
up.
Well, you're probably
tranny
still up
in
from
my
doing
bed,
meth
so.
and sucking tranny dick. You just go right from that to
Yeah,
looking
that's
at.
right after some one of your trannies goes, you can come in my, and then just the quotation marks, vagina, if you want. I'm fixed.
Are you raw dogging, dude?
Please tell me yes, you can't get him pregnant.
I mean, unless they want me to wear a condom, which a lot of them do, you know, because
Lame.
Do you get
they're, like,
angry
in the
with them,
sex-
or do you
they're
try
in
to?
the sex trade, so
Are
they're
you-
all like worried about diseases and shit.
So let me, yeah, which I think you should be worried about.
Maybe
I
you
don't,
should
I
be
don't
worried
know.
more about getting your Bachelor of Arts from a fine college.
So some of them let you raw dog them.
Occasionally.
Do you pay more
I mean,
for
I
that?
do it, like, but,
Jay.
yeah. I'm a little worried about it, but, you know, I'm horny, so what are you going to do?
Is that the pedophile from Family Guy? Is that the guy who's all
Is it
covered in
still
oil? from
going, or are
Family
you
Guy?
making it go?
It's still going.
Is it the guy from
Oh my-
covered in oil from Family Guy? That's who it is. Yeah, I
Oh my
recognize his
God!
voice.
Now, do they raw dog you?
No, I mean, I don't do that. I'm not gay. What are you, fucking fag?
Yeah, right. We've been over this. We've been over this.
Yeah, I think we've been on this road together.
That's hilarious, dude. We need another tranny on the show. You got to call in with one.
Yeah.
Well, dude, you had that tranny on your show with Brody. Remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How excited were you?
Oh, that was awesome. I knew right away it was a tranny. I could tell by her voice.
You can tell by your boner.
All signs point to come.
His boner's like a water stick where it takes him right to.
Yeah, he can just find him. Follow my nose. It
so
always
what
knows.
do you want to talk about? Anything specific, sports-wise, or no? Doesn't have to be.
Do you guys think Florida Gulf Coast has a chance to go to the Final Four?
I think their style of ball. They got a tall team.
No, they already got their one upset, and then they beat a team that wasn't really a good team after that. So
I don't know, man.
I agree with.
who did they beat in the second round?
I agree with Ari. That part
San
is
Diego
over.
State.
Yeah, they got their one upset.
No, they
No,
beat.
that was the first.
They
that was the second.
they beat Georgetown, San Diego State. Who was the next one that they beat?
Nobody. It's 2 games so far. Georgetown was the upset win. Georgetown was the upset win. San Diego State was like a team that.
You know they beat Miami.
maybe. During the year.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. But I mean, maybe they can. I would love to see them put it together on all cylinders. I would love that.
Here's the thing: they got everything it takes to win. They have tall players.
Do they have a single black?
Yeah.
I mean, they got
They have
none but blacks, and they got white guys who think they're black, which is like
Yeah.
really important.
Who was that guy that played on Memphis that used to play with?
Chocolate?
Chocolate.
White chocolate?
Yeah. What was his name?
Williams.
Yeah. Man, he was fun to
What
watch.
was his first name?
He was so fun to
I
watch.
want to say it's Jason Williams.
No.
By Bangkok. Yeah, I'd love to see them go far. Listen, here's what we got.
Might be.
We got
What was
five. We got 5 bad teams, 9 seeds or below in the Sweet 16. That's pretty fucking exciting. And one of those is already going to the Final 8. the 12 versus 13, LaSalle versus whatever.
Yeah.
So that's already exciting.
Now, LaSalle, is that from upstate New York?
LaSalle?
Is that like is LaSalle from like Niagara Falls area?
I don't know. Why
don't
do you
think
love
so.
upstate New York so much?
Well, because I'm trying to think if that's.
Oh, that's where you dropped out of college.
No, I didn't drop out of college.
The 583.
Will somebody Google that since I'm not allowed to?
I'm looking it up, but my internet's bullshitting right now.
You're not looking it
What
up.
are we looking up?
I'm trying to. It's just dialing it up.
What are we looking up?
Where LaSalle is located? I
was-
think it's upstate
I'm
New York,
pulling
Niagara
up the,
Falls, like
How do you spell it?
LASALLE.
Because here's the thing, man.
Are you talking about like the LaSalle Mishevitz Academy for
Yeah.
young developing men?
Oh, yeah, they're in the PVSC starter league.
Ethiopian Jews. Do those?
LaSalle University?
Yeah.
Philadelphia.
Oh, it's
Pennsylvania. Yeah.
Now, dude, here's the thing. You can get these kids from the inner city
Of course.
who are ghetto and don't care, and they'll play anybody. They'll ball against anybody. They don't care if you're from Kansas.
Yeah.
They don't care if you're Duke. Any given day, they're like, I'll dunk on you.
Georgetown was a legit team.
Yes.
Like, every one of them grew up thinking Georgetown was somebody you got to think about.
Right.
It wasn't like some team that just happens to be good the last couple of years.
Right.
Georgetown is one of the perennial powers. Over
Correct.
the last 50 years, 40 years, you'll see Georgetown always being at the top, every few years being right
Correct.
there in the top
If you
20.
get like poor kids
Yeah.
who have athletic ability and they've been playing ball forever, they'll go into somebody's house and not ca- and they'll light them up.
Yeah, they don't give a fuck.
You know what it's like? It's like when the Marlins beat the Yankees in the World Series, and like the Marlins shouldn't even been there, but they're so cocky. They don't care. They're from Latin America. They'll go in there and just light people up, and they beat the Yankees. It's the
And
same
it's also
thing.
when you just don't give a fuck, too.
Yeah, that's what these kids
You're
do.
like, I'm not even supposed to be here, so I'm just going to fucking. I'm playing with house money right now.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
I mean, some of these kids out. That kid from Gulf Coast, who's kind of like the ones with the dreads, and he's kind of like the face of the team.
Yeah.
That kid could get a look at the NBA now, when before he couldn't even sniff it. And why not? He's putting up numbers.
See, this is where you show yourself. This is the combines. It's the NCAA tournament.
I agree with that.
Yeah. And
Especially
he's
for
putting
the
up
smaller
numbers
schools.
against like great teams.
By the
Especially
way,
for the
here's the
smaller
only
schools.
comment I see on the Punch Drunk brackets. There's like you can talk trash on the side. The only one I see is no NIT bracket. How can we keep up with the Terps?
Yeah.
Motherfucker.
Nice.
Should've
Good
made the
point.
tournament.
Go to the last page.
The very last page.
Yeah, see where I am.
How many? Okay, I'm gonna go to the last page. How many? Like last year we had like good 25 people who just never made their picks. How many do you think we have this year?
For this one?
Yeah, we have 7 pages this year instead of 3 pages of total picks. How many do you think people that just all have 0 points that just have not?
How many did we have?
Last year we had about 15 or 20.
I say we got 10 this year.
10.
I say we have 13.
Okay, I'm gonna get way higher than that. But let's see.
Why would you join something?
I'll tell you why. Because people,
One,
I'll
two,
tell you
three,
what
4,
happens.
5, 6,
They
7.
do it, and they forget. They sign up right away, like a week early, and then they forget to do their things.
Yeah, once
and
the
then their
brackets
first
come out.
game is on a Thursday, and then you can't change it once the game starts. So they're like,
8,
fuck,
9,
man, I
10,
fucking forgot the game started today.
Yep, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, including training correspondent.
Training correspondent!
You called and didn't mention that.
You forgot that too busy with dick in your mouth to be doing our brackets.
Jesse Roy is, I recognize him from Twitter.
Hey,
Harik
isn't he the
from,
guy who made our-
from Ottawa. Let's see who else is down there. We're above those guys, but they made picks. These guys made picks. None of us are on the very last page of picks. Congratulations, you guys.
Yeah.
I got to be on the next one, though.
Okay, let's see. Page 5. Page 7 was all just no picks. So this is page 6. It's half and half.
I think it's the T1.
Tripoli
Popcorn
008.
Fish, we're ahead of him. We're ahead of Shitty Face. By the way, so it's Punch Drunk Sports on iTunes. So go there and subscribe if that's how you listen. We'll tell people on whatever. But it's Punch Drunk Sports. It's the one with the colorful
It's the one with me
logo.
punching Ari in the face.
yeah, with like a big pink star in the middle or
Yeah, with
purplish.
all three of us punching. All three of us punching each other.
Yeah.
Yeah. So go to iTunes, subscribe to it.
Leave a comment. Here's a comment we just saw. The subject is Jew balls, and then 5 stars. Thank you. And top 30 sports podcasts. There's like 8 sports podcasts total.
That's not too shabby. So yeah, leave comments. We'll read your comments.
See, I was wondering, should I categorize it as comedy or sports?
Sports podcast in the comedy department.
So it should have been sports first, comedy?
No.
We want
Comedy, then sports.
Comedy, then
That's what I
sports.
where
Yeah.
It's always that thought, or do we want to like
Where
dominate
is
the
this
fucking?
floor?
The problem with
the
sports
funniest one in
podcasts is that people like ESPN and Fox Sports, they put out podcasts of their radio shows.
But we'd be
So-
the funniest one of those.
Right, we
So that's the
destroyed them.
thought,
Yeah.
For
we would
sure we
destroy
do.
them.
It's like when you take an acting class and everyone's like jocks and like fucking nines, all the dudes, and the girls are also all fucking nines and tens. It's an acting class, and you're like, oh, they're never gonna fuck me, but you're the only funny guy.
Exactly.
So the 20% of them that want to go the opposite way, that's when you score.
Yeah, you work a niche.
Vicente Jr. 188, below us. Very nice. Fuck you, Vicente.
I'm still not on the page. I thought for sure
Nope.
I'd make 5.
We're now we're going to page 4.
Oh, I'll be excited if I'm on 4.
Dude,
Also possible I may have missed you.
Florida's gonna kick the shit out of Florida Gulf Coast.
I don't know, man.
I hope they. I hope they
don't know,
don't.
dude.
Well, but they know each other too.
I want Florida Gulf
And
Coast
you
to
know
win.
those Florida Gulf Coast people, that's where they're playing. They live in the shadow of Florida. So either they'll really get up for it or really be intimidated.
I need everybody in the whole state of Florida to lose.
Transgendered Pentecostal.
Oh my God.
it
that-
134?
Isn't that where you went to 8th grade?
We're ahead of them. All right, next page. None of us on that page. Page 3.
I find that hard to believe.
These people have 32%.
I find
Yeah.
that hard to believe. Because my bracket
Transgender
is
Pentecostal. What are they? The fighting wigwams? They're the fighting wigwams, right?
3, let's say. We have
I think they're the fighting fat nuts.
Tidro, PlayStation athlete. No. Oh, bam! Tripoli 008 at 134.
That's not that bad, man. I'll take that. I'll take that.
Nice.
Yay. Everyone went crazy at me because I took UNLV to go to the final,
You should have. They should have
Fantastic
all the way.
Eight or whatever they
It's
call
only
it.
bad
Elite
record.
8.
The Elite Eight. And people laid into me. I'm like,
That's a
I
bit of a
went to
stretch.
school there.
Yeah, I can give you that though.
You are behind Armenian Jew bags.
What?
Yeah, you have. Okay, so right now you have. Where did I see Tripoli? You're tied with the Len Bias draft party.
Oh, man.
You
This
have.
is going to be coke.
This
You
is
got
good
240
names.
in the first round, which is pretty good, and then 160 in the second round, which is less good. You still have your champion left, which is Miami of Florida.
Oh, and Louisville. I still have both them.
They don't say Final Four appearances left, but and they should say how many points. Oh, they do. Points possible remaining. Let's see. You have 960 points left possible, and 400 points now. So your tops possible is 1360.
Which will put me anywhere close.
And I mean, I doubt it. All right, let's see where Tripoli is.
Am I above you, though? Yeah, because
No.
you're 231, right?
No.
No, we don't know. This is
We
coming
haven't
down.
gotten to either of us yet.
Who's?
There's also you're behind Sam Tripoli has AIDS, which I couldn't help but think has you in mind when they made that name.
What is that? What is
Yeah.
that?
Sam Tripoli has AIDS. He has a total possible of 1610.
Oh, man, I hate to lose myself with AIDS.
Yeah. So I mean, yeah. The only thing worse than losing is getting beat by yourself with AIDS.
Desquad, Kentucky, Desquad, Texas. They're both ahead of you. We got some Desquad people in here. By the way, did I tell you this? In Vancouver, a lot of listeners. We had like 5, 6 people like, oh, I love the podcast. I'm like, oh, which episode? It's usually Skeptic Tank, but a lot of fucking another sports one.
That's cool.
Oh, yeah, 213. I am at 213.
Yeah, so I'm above you.
Yeah. I have total possible 1370. What was your total possible?
I forget
14. I think it was 14.
14.
Damn it.
Fuck yeah.
No, but I have more possible points than me.
Where's the
No,
team?
I don't
do.
see the team yet. No, I have left possible left. I have 1,000. You only have 900, 960.
So the
You have more right now, but I have more possible points left. Possible.
I have a lot possible left. I think.
yeah, he says all of his Final Four is still live.
Yep.
Really?
Yep.
That's pretty good.
But like, that's about it.
I don't see. Maybe you're top 30. No, you can't be on page
Can't
1.
be.
I don't know where you are. Then I missed you. Just like
Well,
I missed
look it
myself.
up, bro.
There's no. You can't just look at the team. Yeah, you look on yours. It should say.
Where
Whatever.
does it say it right on the like
At
main
the bottom,
page?
it says my bracket underneath the leaderboard.
Oh, so we're killing it. So we're killing it.
So I'm 213.
Is Renee? Did you play?
I didn't play, no.
Why?
Renee, why didn't you play?
I just got other shit going on, man.
There's no internet access on the
Yeah, there's
lawn.
no. in
Was that
Guadalajara.
ska band keeping you busy?
It
It's
actually
hard
is.
sometimes when you go, like, oh, I gotta get to that, and you just
Right.
don't have a chance.
Yeah,
and the first
pretty
game
much.
starts, and you're like, fuck.
I have been watching college basketball though, just to kind of keep up on what you guys are talking about.
I did see the LaSalle game. It's pretty fucking close.
They're thugs, bro.
That white guy on the team that LaSalle played, he will never not shoot it. and he just shoots lights out. Did you guys see that game at all?
No.
It was like the 13-14 game or the 13-12 game.
I watched the Oregon game.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I can't remember.
Oregon's still in it.
Yeah.
So what's your take on Ben Holland being fired?
I mean, UCLA has higher standards. That I mean, not just making the playoff and getting a 6th seed and getting bounced is not. You know, if you're San Diego State, that's you get re-upped. If you're UCLA, it's like it's been 10 years. You haven't made any serious runs to the Final Four.
It's just his style of play.
Yeah.
It's just like it's Larry Brown basketball.
Yeah,
Right.
I mean, it's time to shake it up. Get fucking what's his name, Phil Jackson in there.
You know who they want to get is that dude from Shaka Khan. You know
From
that
VCU?
dude? Yeah.
Well, if I was
They said
him,
that's their number one.
I would take that Shaka Smart.
Yep.
I would take that job because he's in the Atlantic 10, and they just lost 2 of their biggest teams to the new Big East. So that league's going to be shit soon.
You think so?
Yeah. Why does it look like your computer is smoking?
I can't figure out where I'm ranked, but let's just assume I'm in the top
Why
10.
can't you fucking just do a search on there?
'Cause I'm stupid,
no,
bro.
I'm ESPN.
You
no,
are
do you
stupid.
see group results?
Yeah.
At the bottom
But
of
at the
group
bottom it
results
shows where you are.
of every
Why is
page
everybody yelling at me?
because you don't get it.
If I go to leaderboard, you mean,
Yeah.
or game home?
Leaderboard. Punch Drunk Podcast. You got my groups and you got leaderboard.
Do you think anybody tries to get the guy from Gulf Coast?
I wonder if anybody picked them. Retta said she picked them first round. Black Retta.
Said to win?
To win, she showed her
Where'd you
brackets.
see Black Retta?
I just showed her a post she had. We're Facebook
Pick
friends.
2 to do what?
To win the first round. Florida Gulf
Oh.
Coast.
Yo.
What's up, 607? Where are you calling from?
Cortland, New York.
607?
Yeah. Do you know that,
No,
Sam?
Syracuse.
Yeah.
That's why you got so hyped up.
Yeah, 607 in the house.
You got so.
Yeah,
Can you
What's up,
hear me?
Tripoli?
It's Sam.
What's up, John Jones?
Yeah, absolutely, man.
Is this John
I just
Jones?
sent
It
you guys
sounds like
a
you.
picture of the pole that he hit with his Bentley.
Oh, really?
Nice.
Yeah.
So-
He tore that shit up, man.
Tweet that to Punch Drunk and we'll retweet it.
Yeah, so you're from Syracuse. Have you gone to the new Funny Bones there?
No, I haven't.
It's a really good club now. They're getting big names there because for the longest time they just had wise guys there, and I don't want to say anything bad about the club, but you know it is what it is. But Funny Bones bringing
Yeah,
like
I almost went and saw Stanhope there.
where at the Funny Bones or Wise Guys?
Or, I can't remember which club it was actually.
Yeah,
But
stand
yeah,
up.
I wanted to call and talk a little bit about Shaka Smart and Ben Holland.
Okay.
We're just talking about
I
that.
love how you just decide I don't want to talk about that.
Holland got canned because, well, number one, UCLA's expectations are way too high. But he also had trouble with a lot of the AAU coaches in Southern California. The top 12 recruits down in the Southern California area, only one of them went to UCLA.
Oh, so he's missing
If
his
you remember,
hometown
Sam,
guys.
there's a kid at UNLV that was going to go. He was committed to UNLV for about 18 months, and then he was going to go to UCLA. And at the last minute, Holland pulled his scholarship, and he ended up in New Mexico.
Why would Holland pull a scholarship?
He just did it. I mean, Ben Holland's got a reputation of just being a pretty much of an asshole.
Yeah, so
And-
then,
And that
you know
really pissed off
then
a
the
lot of
coaches
AAU
don't wanna
coaches
even
down
send their
there in
guys to
Southern
meet with
California. So they were saying no more kids from our AAU program in Southern California is going to UCLA, which pissed off a lot of people at UCLA.
Yeah, a lot of-
Now, when it
a lot-
comes to
hold on one
Shaka Smart, Shaka Smart has ties
hold on.
to
Hold on. Put it on pause
Minnesota.
for a second.
Hey,
Put it on pause for a second.
607. Hold on.
Shut the fuck up, you ugly twat.
Yeah, there we go. We need that.
A lot of college basketball is getting the hometown guy and not letting the hometown guy go to another school. That's a big. Like, if you are in North Carolina, you got to get the North Carolina guys.
Yep.
And if you don't get any of those, Maryland too. If Maryland guys escape and go somewhere else, it's okay if they go to, like, UMBC or some other Maryland school or Georgetown, but you can't let them go across the country because
Yep.
what have you done?
Yep. You got to get the locals. And,
Yeah.
And it's just his
Yeah.
style of play. I mean, like, look at this guy. He has 2 players on the U.S. basketball team. Do you know how hard that is? They only take 13 guys, and 2 of his former players are on that team.
Yeah, so that's great.
But he didn't win any championships.
Oh, right. That's bad.
You know how hard that is?
Yeah, so
I
go.
mean, especially Kevin Love, who's just like gobbles up points, and Westbrook. They're both. He should have been blowing people out of the water.
Yeah,
it's
agreed.
his style of play. It's too slow. Let me ask you about
And another problem
Syracuse.
UCLA has is that they have that contract with ESPN, and their games start at 6 o'clock on the West Coast. and nobody goes to the games because it's 6 o'clock on the West Coast. Who the hell fights through traffic to go to the games at Pauley Pavilion?
Oh.
So that's a problem that they have. And now when it comes to Shaka Smart,
This guy knows everything. Jesus.
You ready for Shaka Smart to get a deal from Minnesota? The former VCU athletic director is now the athletic director at
Hold on,
Minnesota.
stop. Do we have a breaking news kind of? We need some
This
breaking
just in.
news. Breaking news.
Okay, that got weird, but all right, it'll do.
We got to work on that. We got to get a breaking news sound
All right.
sound
I
effect.
found like the current affair music or something.
Hold on. What's your name, dude?
That's Renee, Sam. You've known him a long
No,
time.
no, no. The guy who's calling in. What's your name?
Bobby.
Bobby? Bobby from the 60. What's? I'm hearing Bobby.
College basketball correspondent.
You're a college basketball. Robbie.
Tom, as in Tripoli. Tom.
Oh, Tommy. Why?
Samantha?
Did you hear that?
I thought I heard Bobby.
Okay, yeah, I heard Bobby
Tommy.
too.
Cannoli?
Tommy from the 607 is our basketball correspondent. He has breaking news from the people in the know. What's your breaking news?
Well, be prepared to see if Shaka Smart decides to leave VCU. Look out for Minnesota because the former athletic director at VCU is now the athletic director at Minnesota.
Okay, so you're saying you could go there. You could go there. I don't. Now
He may go there. You never know, but he will not be taking the UCLA job. You
Why?
can guarantee that.
Why?
Why not?
He has no ties to.
Oh my God! You just hung up on our most educated caller ever.
And I really do regret it. I really do feel bad about it.
You missed a good window.
He's from the 607, bro. How many times you say 607? Forever.
Yeah.
The best.
Portland.
The best time though would have been like when Sam's like, "What is your breaking news?" Okay, what I just heard. Click.
Yeah, I would have wanted to do it. I was like, fuck, but I really wanted to hear it.
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh, it's a good idea. Fuck.
I think he goes. I get that you're and if they had a good relationship, you go where your old athletic director went. It's an obvious thing where he's going to make, he's worked for that guy before and had a good relationship. But why wouldn't you want to fucking come to UCLA?
Yeah, I disagree with that because he has no ties, but the people at UCLA have ties.
Right.
Barry's just staring at me with some hot chick.
He
that
needs
wants to
it.
Coke out of her asshole.
They can hear you out there.
Yeah, well, that's called hitting on her.
Yeah, that's good.
I let her know. I
good.
put that on the table.
Yeah.
Coke out of your butt. Let's do it.
Have you ever snorted coke out of an asshole?
I've never put it right in there, but I've put it.
You put it on a butt.
Yes.
Hey.
You've done that?
Yeah.
What?
I've had chicks do coke off my dick.
Asshole, sure.
You get hard and make them do, or you put it down on something. So you.
No, they put it on there.
Because it's so erect that it's right outwards.
Yeah, I mean, dude, we've talked about this before. I don't have a huge dick. I just have a fucking angry erection.
It's well trained. It's
It's
ready
just
for ready for active duty at all times. Yes, sir.
Yeah, it can cut glass. That's what I'm saying. This thing's so rock hard.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Mine can cut farts.
What do you mean cut?
I mean,
okay.
Are you big into anal? We were talking about this last night on my podcast. Are you a big anal guy?
Well, recently, much like black chicks, I've thought about it. And I had somebody let me do it once in wherever, Chicago.
Oh, that was when you guys were in Chicago together?
I wasn't there with Sam.
No.
I thought you guys must be. I thought you were.
Oh, was that a joke that he's fucking me in the ass joke?
I
Is
guess.
that the
Or
joke?
you were fucking him.
God, you're on fire today.
No, it's more you were fucking him.
We both missed it, but all right, it's fine. I was more that he was fucking me. That's different. Yeah, I'll do it. Like, I sort of want, like, fuck it, let's do it.
And you did it? I don't think it's
But
any
she was
better.
like, yeah, totally.
Girls are if they're
Yeah, I
into
like
it.
the
they're-
idea of it, but it really wasn't that much better.
Vaginas are much better to me.
Yeah.
I'm much more calm.
It's a different thing.
If I have to fuck without a condom, I'm much more comfortable doing it in the butt than in the vagina. I mean,
It's definitely not for her pleasure.
No, it's just like she'd have to be into it. It'd have to be her pleasure too. The way Belladonna said it, she'd rather have butt sex than vaginal sex.
Yeah, I've heard some girls. We had the
That's
girls
how much
last
she's
night
into
talking
it.
about that. They just love it in the ass.
Yeah.
Hey, AJ. Yo. These girls dancing on the screen.
Yes.
Okay, one's Missy Martinez with her big Mexican tits.
Yes.
Then you got Kim doing her disco thing. Who's the girl in the last girl at the end?
She's just a random bikini girl we rented for the day.
How much does that cost?
How much does renting a bikini girl cost
one?
for
The
a
one with
day?
the white-
$100 and an eighth of weed.
Really? Is that you guys paying weed? God, that's great.
That is great.
Unknown phone number calling.
Unknown phone number.
Unknown phone number.
Yeah.
Take it.
Take it.
We took it. We said fuck it.
Yo,
Yo.
you're on
Hey,
with
what's
Punch
up?
Drunk.
From parts
Are
unknown.
you calling? What area code?
Ireland. Northern Ireland.
Wow, we've got Bangkok, we got Ireland. This
Resist
is fucking
those
awesome.
English motherfuckers. Resist them.
Yeah, hang on. I just got to mute the thing. I've got to mute it. What's up?
What's up, buddy?
What's up, IRA correspondent? How are you?
Yeah, Ireland is really snowy at the moment, and I was going to talk about college basketball, because the last guy seemed to know lots, and I don't know one thing about college basketball.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
great.
This will be a great 1-2
Yeah.
perspective.
I mean, in Ireland,
So I
do
thought
you
you
guys
hung up on
follow
them.
our college
I'll take my
basketball?
call.
What?
I said, you hung up on the last guy, so you may as well take my call, and I'll talk about college basketball for a while.
Okay.
What do you want to say?
Let me ask you something. Do you guys watch
Yeah.
it over there?
No, I've never heard anything about college basketball before until
Okay.
today.
So,
Oh, you really don't know anything.
That's so awesome.
what is the sport that you watch?
No, I don't know anything. Well, football's big over here, and I'm a big UFC fan.
Okay.
Aren't you guys fans of drinking and
Yeah,
fighting?
by football, I guess soccer for you guys.
Now, do you guys call St. Patty's Day amateur night?
No, it's pretty big over here.
I'm sure it
fucking
is.
The worst thing is when people call it St. Patty's Day with a T.
Uh-huh.
We hate that shit.
You like St. Patrick's Day? Oh, St. Patty.
No,
with two
St.
Ds.
Patty
Oh, yeah.
with a D.
So
Or
you're
St.
saying I
Patrick,
said it
either
wrong.
or.
Yeah.
Pretty par for the course. I don't know if you
St.
listen.
Patty is for Patricia.
Is it like your Mardi Gras there?
No, it's honestly not that big. I mean, like Belfast it'll be pretty packed and people will be drinking, but no one really cares about it until a few days before.
And then you're like,
Not-
oh
not
shit,
that
it's
much
almost
movie.
St. Patty's Day. Let's get fucked up.
Oh, yeah. Hey.
Well, I just want to let
That's
you know
kinda
that.
My job's coming up with excuses this week, so
know.
guess what? I got lucky.
One of the days we got covered.
I just want to let you know that fat Mexican people love St. Patty's Day here. So just people who have no clue what the day's
And
about.
Cinco de Mayo.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Unemployment Day.
Any day that involves heavy liquor, they're totally in.
Yeah. So what do you think about?
To be honest, it's the same here as well. No one gives a fuck about what St. Patty's Day is about. People just want to get drunk.
Yeah, it's the same thing here.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
non-Irish people get pretty fucked up on St. Patty's Day. I know a lot of fucking people that aren't Mexican that get fucked up on Cinco de Mayo. It's just like,
Yeah.
hey, let me put on somebody else's national garb and get
Yeah.
shit-faced.
It's
It's just a way
retarded.
to mix it up for the drinking community, right?
Why don't we drink on Black History Month then?
Dude, we had one year. We had a Martin Luther King Day birthday party, and we had a countdown at midnight going on Martin Luther King Day, and then we popped champagne, and we all fucking got loaded, wore top hats and shit.
Who did?
Where
Me
did
and my
this happen?
friends, Georgetown.
When
Oh
was-
yeah, well you had to.
In
'Cause
Georgetown, in college, they were all outside of college already. All my high school friends.
so what do you want to talk about in UFC? Anything?
Well, there isn't even an event for another 2 or so weeks, isn't there?
Yeah,
I don't really
you
know.
sound
what to talk
disappointed.
about
Who are the
yet
big
today.
Irish fighters now? Who are like your favorite fighters in Ireland?
Well, there's only one.
I knew that was coming. I was like, dude, run.
I was waiting.
The Irish car bomb?
That was such an interesting call. Hey, I'm calling up. I got nothing to talk about.
Yeah, it was. I know the exact amount opposite from that guy. He knew a lot, and I literally don't even understand why you call something college basketball.
Yeah.
I've never heard of it until right now.
I don't even know what it is.
Yeah.
I wonder, did he listen to us, or is he just like, whatever? I'm just gonna call and talk to us.
Over
I do
here
think
we
it's
call it the University Foot Brigade.
We don't want to talk about rugby or anything.
Yeah, no.
I guess
What is
Gino, do you guys get a lot of calls from all over the world for your other ones?
We're everywhere.
Is that crazy? I think that's the coolest thing ever. There's someone from Bangkok called us.
Oh yeah, wait. Now I have a question about our feed for the listeners. So it's up right now at the jointstudios.com.
Yes.
That's where people are listening right now.
Yeah.
Or
Yes.
iTunes.
Or
That's
watching
where they
it.
could watch it every Tuesday from noon to 2.
Watch it?
Yeah, they can watch it every Tuesday from noon to 2.
You could watch it live.
Yes,
Yes.
that's the joint studio.
I'm saying if you're
That's what we're
listening
saying.
later, but you'll know that. But after right now, where will it be? Where can people see it?
Well, that's what he's going to take this, send to Vicente, who's going to Vicente's going to run our YouTube page.
So it's just going to be YouTube? No streaming with comments and shit next to it or anything?
No, they can watch it right now.
Yeah, right now. But what if they want to watch
What if they're at
from
work now and they want to
or
watch it
Yeah,
tonight?
then go to the YouTube page.
Okay, so that's the only option.
Well, where was it before?
It was on.
Toad Hop.
It was on Toad Hop.
Yeah, but you could watch it all
you
the
could watch it
time.
later, or Ustream. They have those like Vimeo.
Well, once it's up on YouTube, they can watch it all they want.
I know. Why are you getting so upset
Because
about
I don't understand this questioning.
I'm just
It's
making sure I've
weird.
heard that's how people watch it. I want to like just how you put on Stitcher and iTunes. I want to make sure it's like how people watch that shit.
Yeah, because people
Still
used to
available
go
with it.
just to the Toad Hop site and they could just watch it.
So there'll be a
Unless they watch it live.
There'll be
this
there'll be a
sounds
Punch
retarded.
Drunk YouTube account. Is that what?
Yes, Vicente has already built it for us, and he's gonna.
What's it called?
Punch Drunk Sports. I believe he sent me it.
Oh, so Vicente's gonna. Vicente, by the way, you're ahead of him in the league in the basketball brackets.
Of course.
188 is the answer. That's where I am.
188.
Yeah, I'm swimming down with the fishes.
What was Sam?
You guys are in the 140s.
I
I
have
think
140.
130.
So I'm winning.
You're winning the three of
I think
us.
you're winning out of the
How
three
am
of
I
us right
beating
now.
you when all your teams are still alive?
That's pretty much all that's
Didn't we
still
make a bet
alive.
on this? What winner would be the front of the human centipede we make, and then
No, I don't
yeah, we
remember
said
that
whoever comes in
at all.
first
I get a
gets to be-
T-shirt.
Gets to be in front of the human
But
centipede.
out of us, we should have a separate bet.
Third comes in middle.
I'm not looking to be the head of. Oh, so you guys eat my ass?
The third comes
I
in
just
middle.
need
and the,
I just
and
need an
second-
asshole in my
Okay,
mouth. I
okay.
don't care whose it is. I'm not picky.
Wait, if you come in last, would that mean you'd be in the middle, so you'd get to shit in someone's ass, in someone's mouth, or have to? Or if you came in third, would you be in the middle? Would that
I
be
just
like the
need
one-
one of your
think-
turds in my mouth, sir.
Obviously, first is the best.
Yes, because you're not shitting in anyone's mouth.
Right, and you get to you either are forced to deal with the guilt or whatever. You're not getting your mouth shit in. You're shitting in others.
But what if you want your mouth shit in?
Well,
So
you
then
can
you would
volunteer.
have
feel like-
you would have to go first.
I feel like you could find someone to do that for you. If you
Dude,
really
you'd
just
be
wanted to go-
surprised. It's way harder than you
Yeah.
think.
Can you get a lifeline? Can you be like, I want to use my lifeline, boom shakalaka. He takes your place and eating your someone else's ass
Oh,
as they
maybe.
shit in the mouth.
What if Human Centipede came in here right now and said, guys, listen. And the other two are behind him going,
Yeah.
and he goes, guys, listen. Here's the most ironic thing about this. That I have a sexual disease where I can only get hard if someone shits in my mouth. And I'm the one guy who can't have it done in this Human Centipede. Listen, will one of you shit in my mouth? I'll turn over. You can ploop it in there. It doesn't have to be. I don't have to get my mouth right to your ass.
You had me with human centipede walks in.
So you'll be like, as a pity, I'd be like, yeah, man, yeah, your life is so bad right now.
Yeah.
Okay, totally. I'll shit in your mouth. I think I would. Would you? But for real, think about it.
Am I saving him by shitting in his mouth?
You're just giving him the joy he wants.
You know what weirds me out about it?
I don't know why I would do that.
I mean, imagine a human centipede who's got someone sewn to his ass.
Why do I
who's
want
got
shit in
someone sewn to
someone's
his ass.
That's where the story gets weird for me.
Yeah, right.
Like if a friend of mine, or maybe some hot chick, or I don't even know, sang me the same song and dance,
Yeah.
I might be like, you know what, man? There's no one around. It's your lucky moment because I actually kind of have to shit as we're talking anyway.
Oh, so if you had to take a dump.
I'm just saying, I'll throw you a bone right now.
Yeah.
I'll throw you a brown bone right now.
Yeah.
But in this scenario that you've concocted, I'm like, in my mind, I hear what you're saying, bro. What's with the two people sewn to your asshole right now?
Yeah.
It's kind of ruining the vibe for me.
Oh, right.
If it was a regular Joe that just needed a hot mouth full of shit, I might be your guy.
But you'd be
But
weirded
this
out by
weird-
the actual.
Yeah, what's up with the guy mumbling? Yeah. Now I'm weirded out. You know what I mean? Yeah, exactly. Because
How
then
quickly
he's
would
going to
you
have
learn
to eat
sign
my
language?
shit.
Oh, pretty fast, right? You'd have to.
Because you still got your hands.
But
You can
see-
download.
But can you see over the guy's butt? like if his butt's right there, can you even see over that?
Yeah, it depends on whose butt it is.
Yeah, you can't turn fully.
If it was an Asian butt, yeah, maybe.
Yeah, if it's an Asian boy butt, you know.
If it was my ass, you'd see it.
I had throw up in my mouth when you said my ass. I just literally threw up in my fucking mouth.
Ew.
Ugh.
Ugh, it's
Ugh.
very-
So Ari,
if
how
we
much
were-
longer do we have you?
Yeah, good question.
Either till the middle of April, and then I'm back for a week, or till like May 4th, I'll be gone. So you won't have me May 6th or 7th.
So, has the joint studio gotten the technology to put Ari in a box?
we already said we already did, right?
Yeah, I think so. I'm
Oh,
not
it's
sure.
there.
I mean, we got dancing girls on the sports
Yeah,
podcast.
we should get rid of the dancing girls, I think.
Why?
Because it really doesn't have anything to do with this.
I mean, we can't request that, I guess.
I am, and Renee is, and you are. Only Thibault's well lit. The rest of us are really dark, so you can barely see us. And these dancing girls.
I'm well lit.
I feel like if they're going to be anything, they should be the size of, you know where it says studios, under the joint studios? Just box that off.
Well, they should be where you are, and you should be in the bigger box.
Yeah, maybe.
I love how there's an empty chair camera, too. That chair. What are we? Clint Eastwood talking to an empty chair?
That's pretty well lit. Yeah, that's not necessary either.
You're
We'll get this. We'll get the hang of it.
Dude, every time I come here, the studio's got something better.
Yeah, this is pretty cool.
And then they're going to build another studio in the other room.
And they have a green screen so we can do stuff. We're going to get advertisers. I got to talk to you guys about that later. But,
and can we talk?
Business
have
meeting.
we sold any shirts?
I don't know. I haven't looked in 3 weeks.
Okay.
Probably.
If you're also waiting for merchandise from me or from Punch Drunk, it will be sent in the next couple days. And if you want a Punch Drunk T-shirt, if we have any left, I'll refund you if we don't have any of your size. But they're available in medium, large, and extra large. It's the logo that's right now on the iTunes. And so what I was going to say is leave a comment. All right, whatever. Let's get back to it. Sam, stay.
I'm looking at my dates.
Let me see.
Seriously, man, I'm trying to find my dates.
Okay.
I was looking at football news.
Oh, I have an announcement for getting to dates.
Sure.
I'm taping my Storyteller show April 9th.
Oh, dude, I've got a good idea for you for that. Remind me to tell you.
Okay, but we're
For
taping
Comedy
it for
Central?
Comedy Central Digital, yeah. It's
And
April
what's
9th.
going to do? What are you guys going to do?
We're going to do it at Cheetahs.
Okay.
We're building up a little differently. We're going to do it to the right, so if you come around the runway, turn right, and then just have all that stacked and have behind.
Why are you doing it at Cheetahs?
Because we don't want to do it at a club. I don't like doing it at comedy clubs. And we did this really cool tranny strip club in Montreal both years.
You did a tranny strip club?
Yeah, upstairs at a tranny strip club.
Now, how's it going to go? Someone's going to tell a story, then you guys act it out, or?
No, we're just going to do the stories as we do. Just someone tells a story. I'll do one up front, and then we'll bring Diaz is doing it. Kanane is doing it. Bobby Lee's doing it. Key and Peele are each doing one. Anyway, so April 9th.
So what season are you going to actually have us on it? Season like 7?
No, well, this
I've already
is like
done
a
it.
pilot, pretty much. So if this goes well, then they'll get picked up to a network.
I've already done it 6 times, and each one was better than the one before. Thank you for that, Ari.
You're welcome. No problem. You've done
What?
it twice. Here's my plan. If it goes to a series, is to have the same way I do for the Storyteller shows, have someone with not credits at all.
Yeah.
On that show.
Okay, so that's on me because I have credits.
You're in the second.
Oh,
I
dude.
told you.
Oh, okay.
There's
Don't do
5
this
people
again.
overall. You get one like a Dan Madonia type, someone
Okay.
with like no one knows. It's a real opportunity for.
Okay.
Then you have the next where it's like he's done comedy a little bit, but nobody really knows. That's where you are.
Oh!
Yeah.
You motherfucker!
And then you have someone like Madrigal, someone who's like on the Daily Show, got some stuff, and then you have a top level guy, Burr, Rogan.
Yeah, I put Magical now in that top
Maybe
area.
he's getting there. He's getting to
I
like the
think
2 or
he's
3
there.
spot, definitely.
I think he's there.
So hopefully that's when I'll get people like us on.
All right. Oh, okay.
One per episode.
All right.
Because we gotta do it. I can get Burr to do it. I'll get Burr to do it.
I get it. I can't get mad at you. You know what's so funny
You know what
about?
I'm not gonna do? What they suggested? They're like, how about we have YouTube people, like big YouTube people, like Jenna Marbles and things like that, do one? And it's like, no. What are you talking about?
Let me tell you something.
And then they're
dude.
like, yeah, you're right.
The key
It's a
to
bad idea.
this, man,
Just quality.
Is not quality, but doing your vision.
Yeah.
Because too many times you go into these things and these suits have their suggestions based on nothing.
Well, based on sometimes it's just a thought that pops into their head, and
Yeah.
they don't even want to stick to it that hard. It's just like, well, maybe how about this?
They'll make
and
a
then everyone's
suggestion
like, well, we have to, but
that
like, no,
you'll
it's just a
do
thought.
that will cost you the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, always stick to your guns. It's better to make it on your own and even fail on your own as long as it's your idea.
Yeah.
To take something you've been working on and then completely change it based on suggestions, that's
And
horrible.
it's like, no, we got something going. Here's what I thought to you. You got to pitch the Naughty Show again. It's time to pitch that to Comedy Central again. But yeah, April 9th, keep the date open. I'm going to have tickets available for sale on my website. There's going to be a 7 o'clock and a 9 o'clock. So it's 2 shows, different topics, different comics each show.
Okay, can I?
It'll be at Cheetahs on Hollywood and Vine.
Did you
Let's
ever
go.
do the Cheetahs at?
I did it with you. It wasn't set up right, and they had too many. They're going to take the poles out, and they're going to.
Are they still even? Well, the
there.
problem with that club is like they weren't able to do what Jumbo's Clown Room did.
What
Hollywood
did
and Vine? That's where they moved it to?
Cheetahs?
Yeah, is that what you just said?
Oh Oh, cheetahs. I know where you're talking. Okay.
Yeah, that it just
I was
hit me too.
thinking. Where was I thinking?
You were thinking
no,
of.
You were talking crazy. No, cheetahs.
No, you did a show of cheetahs once.
Yeah, I did, but that's not Hollywood and Vine.
What is it?
It's like Hollywood and
almost Sunset.
Vermont.
Yeah,
that's
way
what I was
off
thinking. That's what I was thinking.
Right.
Hollywood just west of.
Because Hollywood and Vine is also deja vu now or something that they're just, and that's like shady. That's where you go get your dick sucked by a midget.
No, if you want your dick sucked, you go to daytime to that strip bar down from the Comedy Store.
Oh yeah.
When I used to get my check from Spike TV, I'd always go down there,
celebrate,
couple bucks.
Which one?
Just grind on your dick with it, pull your dick right out and grind on it.
The one like,
oh really?
Like by the Saddle Ranch, more like east
what
that way.
What is that called?
Is that Crazy
That
Girls?
might be Crazy
Crazy
Girls.
on La Brea.
No.
Crazy Girls
What is
it's,
that one called?
It's 777.
The Palace or something weird like that.
I can't believe none of us can remember that.
That's the place that burned down, and Diaz was so positive that it was what he called Jewish lightning, which is just when you burn it down yourself for the insurance money.
Jewish lightning.
Yeah,
he's so funny.
The flame burned so hard and so hot that the bus stop in front of it, they had all this room ahead of it with nothing. The bus stop in front of it melted.
Oh yeah.
He's like, that's kerosene. Just
Jewish
doused in
lightning
kerosene.
happens more in LA than you would ever know. It's just so interesting because it's always a business that you see like nobody's in there. Nobody's going to that place. That hardware store that was on Santa Monica Boulevard,
down there.
off of like Laurel Canyon.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
That was just like all of a sudden, boom, it's gone.
Because it was like, man,
why
gay
is there a
people.
hardware store
Do gay
here?
people build a lot of stuff lately?
And then
Like,
they turned it into a restaurant named on the old hardware store that's packed.
Yeah, they made it hip.
And it's just hot chicks going in and out of there when it all used to be.
dude, hot chicks go where gay guys go.
Yeah, it's very interesting.
They know they're not going to get hit
Gay
on,
guys are
but
good bait.
Will get appreciated.
Gay guys are good bait, and also the safe, like the numbers thing you were talking about. Like if you're hanging out at a gay bar with like you know, like Justin Martindale or something like that, it's packed with hot chicks, and you're, you know, one of the few straight guys that are in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
It's
the
time to
problem
shit in
like,
somebody's mouth.
Yeah, you're the only straight guy there, but every dude there is like shredded.
Yeah.
Like gay guys are gay, but they're shredded.
Or the Bears, they beat you that side too. Like, well, maybe a girl won't be into. Then they got that covered
Yeah,
also.
whatever they do, they excel at.
Yeah.
Excel.
You know, they go next level. They don't do anything half-assed,
That's why they're
especially an
that's
ass.
their
Dude,
motto.
if it wasn't for all the dicks and the cum and the gross boners, I'd totally be gay.
Their motto is this.
They're in good shape. They drive nice cars. They're not only are their apartments and condos clean, their whole neighborhoods are clean. They eat healthy.
Yeah.
Price of
They
houses go
dress
up in the
nice.
neighborhoods.
They dress nice. They have the earning power of two men.
But
then there's all the dicks.
You need a gay part of town to have a really cool city.
Yeah.
It requires a Chinatown and a gay part of town.
Yep,
Yeah.
agreed.
Jews.
Agreed.
If you have those three things, your city
Well,
can be
Jews
livable.
do make it better because everything's open on Sunday. You ever go to a place that's strictly Christian? It's like a ghost town on Sunday. But, you know, thanks to the Jews, they always keep stuff open. And it's like, I thank
A little
you for that.
Italy doesn't hurt either. Like if there's like a string or like a bunch of Italian restaurants, that's always a good.
Well, you know, it's like
No, it's good, but it doesn't help like you can live in the city. Even if you can be in other parts of the city and still like this is a livable city.
What
It
about
has
that
those
one
three
area
things.
that's one side's Little Armenia, the other one's Thai Town?
Yeah, it's weird.
It's like, I'm surprised there's not more wars.
You know what? I think how come they don't have different Asian, like they don't have Koreatown right next to Chinatown? I want those to overlap more. and have
No, they hate
downtown.
each other, dude.
Downtown, there's
It's
some
so
overlap.
weird just based
Really?
on like
It's
here to
Asiaville?
here.
Yeah. And
Where you're allowed
Yeah.
to live. If it's a slight lift, you go to Chinatown. So a little down, you go Thai Town. It's a
don't remember
weird.
the- you
Now
don't
if you're
remember
like
the nursery
this, you got one of both. You're just fucked.
That's a nursery rhyme. It's Chinese, Japanese, dirty knees. Look at these. And that's how you gotta go to show your boobs. Before you develop.
I remember when I was in school and I learned about, hey, can your elbows touch? And I just have girls doing it all the time. I'd just be like, fucking scoping tits.
You're going like that.
What a dumbass. Scoping
What
tits.
dumbass? I was like fourth grade fucking
That's
killing
really
it.
solid.
I'm just laughing at you saying you were scoping tits in fourth grade. And I would just be there scoping
Dude,
tits.
I got my dick sucked in first grade. I was very
Did you
early
really?
sexually, yes.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Who did it?
I was actually on my block. There were two sex offenders. They were called the Gleason sisters, and they were two young girls
The Mishevitz brothers.
who grew up and obviously didn't get any love from their parents.
Yeah.
And they were just slob and knob
How
early.
old were they?
I was fourth grade. They were same.
You were fourth grade.
Yes.
Oh, so you were first. So fourth.
No, first grade. I got my first grade. I got boners blown.
Was this those girls we were just talking about? And what grade was that? What were they in?
They were in like first or second.
Oh, they were that young too.
They're like your age, so you're the same
God.
age.
Yeah.
Wait, kindergarten is 5 years old. First grade is 6 years old.
Yeah.
To completion.
No, they just keep going.
Just did it for a while.
I was like, what are we doing here? Yeah.
And you got boners?
Yeah. Dude, I was very active very early, dude.
Yeah, if she's old enough to crawl, she's in the right position, right?
She's old enough to crawl. She's old enough to sprawl.
Oh, boom. Put that in a Punch Drunk t-shirt.
Hey, she's old enough to crawl. She's old enough to get buried in a shallow grave.
Oh.
You know where that went. They didn't even really
All right.
rhyme.
I
It
will
didn't
be.
even
How do
rhyme.
you say kill cahoots?
Chilcoot Charlie's.
Yeah, it's like chill
Let me see it. Let me see it
coots
written.
Charlie's.
No, don't do anything. Let me just see it written. Relax. I'll get your cell phone when you lose that fucking Laker bet, and I'm so upset. Yeah, Chilcoot Charlie. Which Chill? I wonder how you get the words you're saying. I don't even know how you would get the pronunciations. Because I was like, was it spelled way?
Chilcoots Charlie's.
Yeah, Chilcoot Charlie's.
Yeah, whatever.
It's not whatever.
Cahoots Charlie.
Bill Chilcoot died freeing Alaska from the Indians. He single-handedly fought off 2 bears and 5 Indians. And you should honor his name.
I am in Alaska the first week of April, so come hang out.
That's cool.
First week of April.
Yep.
Okay,
it's gonna
nice.
be freezing. And then the 18th through the 20th, I am at the Fun Stop with my boy Chad Zumach in Cuyahoga Falls, Ohio. And then I'm working. I think I'm going to be with Red Band in Sacramento and San Francisco.
Yeah, so he's doing these Death Squad tours now.
Yeah.
It's a good idea.
Yeah, I
And
just did
then
the San
May
Diego
14th, I will be at headquarters in New York City with Ari Shaffir and Jim Florentine.
Oh, nice, nice.
And I think
Double
Joanna
nice.
Angel will be there.
Oh, nice.
Lisa Ann will be there. So
What's the style of porn she's in?
she
It's like not new wave.
it's like alt comedy.
Alt porn.
Alt porn, which
Yeah.
is yeah, I don't
It's kind
get
of
it.
funny. I like it.
Well, I'm really amazed that you love tatted up chicks. Because when we do Vegas, like Doug Benson will always pull just a tatted out 20-year-old.
God. Doug Benson.
Doug Benson, man, what a great life, huh?
Yeah. He's just like, look, here's what I'm going to do. Whatever I want.
Yeah. Oh,
That's what I'll always do.
I was talking to him. Him and Doug Stanhope kind of been like the blueprint for what I'm kind of trying to do, which is like go off on my own and just be able to do whatever I want. I hate being told don't do that. They tried to do that to me in Florida.
I'm doing 420 shows with this year on 420. I'm doing a 420 afternoon show in Seattle and an 8 p.m. show on 420 in Olympia. But only the 420 show in Seattle because of like, Doug's like, that made that possible.
Doug can't do it everywhere, so why
Right.
not?
Oh, I called him. I was like, where are you going to be? I'll try to not be there.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can do an afternoon show on that day if it's a weekend.
Right, and it's just like he created kind of his own genre, which was like weed.
He says he just calls up when he wants to go to like a UFC. He just calls up and says, hey, you have a show on Sunday? The day after the UFC? All right, let me do a show there. And then on an afternoon, he said he'll leave Sunday night, and he's fucking golden.
Make bank and go.
Yeah, he goes to a UFC he wants to see. Yeah, he's got it pretty good.
Yeah.
It's pretty badass.
How's your Monday show going, Thibault?
The podcast?
Yeah.
Good. Last night was great.
Yeah.
Tara Patrick and Brian Callen.
The few times I've done it, it seems like it's growing audience-wise, too.
Last night was packed.
Oh, really?
That was probably our best crowd.
Yeah,
Tara Patrick
I mean,
and who else?
that's
Brian Callen.
So is that free?
Yeah, it's free.
Free to get in, and you just see the fucking sort of insider shit.
Yeah. Totally free.
And then a Ding Dong
I got a
Show podcast.
handheld. I got a handheld, so anybody can raise their hand. I'll come to you, so you can actually literally be on the podcast.
Yeah.
2-camera shoot.
That's a good idea.
Goes up about 8 months later. So
That's the only problem. It's a few months later. A few
that
weeks
is
later.
the problem.
I
but you knew that going into
I knew that going
It's
in.
not a problem for audience, though. They're gonna,
Well,
when
it
comes out.
is because if you're doing dates,
Right, it's a problem for us.
I literally
problem
say
if
that.
you like somebody, and they're
The
like,
problem is Red Bay never tells you. I'm like, hey, when is this going?
I
Will it be a month? Then I
literally
can
tell
give my
people.
dates for a month and a half from now.
I'm like, don't plug. When he's like, hey, so where are your dates? I always say on the podcast, if it's in the next 2 weeks, don't even plug it because
even
he's
talk
not
about
going to put it up.
Yeah. Oh, Ari will be in San Diego April 11th through the 13th at San Diego Comedy Club.
yeah, that guy's great. I love Justin. I just really love him.
Who?
That's it?
Yep.
That sounded like a butt was coming.
I love how he's booked everybody from that show.
There it is. I knew it sounded like a butt.
I knew that was
They
going to happen
booked
going into
everyone
it.
from that show except what?
Except for me.
What show?
When we did the Death Squad shows down there. Everybody else gets booked down there except for me.
Oh. I mean, I technically haven't, even though he tells me he was going to give me dates
Rogan
the
hasn't.
last 2 times.
Yeah, because Rogan has chose not to.
Norton hasn't.
I mean,
Maybe Norton has, actually.
as that like billboard in there turns, because I just did the Death Squad one like last week. It's like everybody we know. It's like Brett Ernst, then Ari Shaffir, then John Caparulo, then like as it rotates, I'm like, wow, this is like.
Yeah, he's. I feel bad for the guy who runs the Madhouse. Madhouse is beating him, and now it's just like
what?
American Comedy Company.
Dude, we did a Thursday night.
Downtown, it's right in Gaslamp.
It was a Thursday night 10 o'clock show.
I'm gonna hit him
and it
up
was
today.
almost sold out.
I'm taking Matt Egger with me. He said he was going to stay at the condo because they don't get that second room. I was like, if you want, and he called whoever's going to be in La Jolla. So I was like, yeah, sure then. That's the only problem with that place. They don't put up features.
Well, I mean, it's like
Who you
in the
gonna
most
drive with?
expensive place to stay.
I get why.
But as
talk
a
him into it,
headliner,
though.
that hotel room is phenomenal.
Yeah. It's great.
It's great. And it's right across the street. The pool's awesome upstairs.
About going to the condo and just fucking around with
La
friends.
Jolla.
Yeah. But I'll still do that every few months, too, I guess.
But dude, if you do American Comedy, dude, go to just kick it in your nice-ass hotel, get up early, go to the goddamn roof,
dude. And
lay
if you
on
got
the
money,
roof.
dude,
Yeah.
I would, if
That
you're not
pool's so
pulling
dope.
chicks, get 2 Craigslist hookers and have them shower in that shower. How awesome is that?
Oh, yeah, that shower's pretty nice.
Yeah, it's just this kind of freestanding shower with 2.
Right in the middle of the room, glass shower.
Oh my God!
I stayed there with Aaron that one night of the Comic-Con shows.
The Comic-Con. And we're doing that again, too, by the way.
Oh, really? At yeah, they're doing
Comic-Con.
midnight shows this year instead.
Yep.
Yeah, I want to do that. Again, I knew that. I knew that was gonna happen. I'm gonna call him up, be like, Justin, fucking call me.
I love
No,
how
dude,
barely sounded like that. I was
Red
like,
Band's
I love
got
that
it.
guy. He's great.
Dude,
No,
for
he
that-
is great, but it's just like I knew that was going to happen. I knew I was going to set a thing up, and something would go wrong, and I would take the blunt of it.
No, I don't think it's that. I think it's just that he's booking people that are like, the rooms I do, Brett Ernst does those rooms.
Yeah.
I talked to them about you in Vancouver. Talked to them about you in Vancouver.
That's correct.
I love how you had to work that out.
I just get it through it. Like, there's a lot of.
What did they say about him?
They were saying that they don't know if you had a whole hour. They're like, yeah, he's funny, but I don't know if he has a whole hour. I was like, you're way
you
wrong
kidding
on that.
me?
I'm letting you know right now.
That's
He's
like
always
3
one of the
hours.
guys.
I was going to say, he could probably
been one of
talk
the
2 hours
best
straight without
writers.
taking a breath.
I might be.
Yeah.
I'm almost at a place where I could put out 2 different hours right now.
Yeah, I was like, if that's the issue, then you're way wrong. The draw shit, I don't really have a complete understanding of everybody and what their draw is. I'm like, that's tough. But if you're talking about funny, if you're talking about being able to do a time, you're way wrong. That's a guy that
I
is
can do a new
more than
hour
can
every
handle
night.
it.
You know, I just don't have anyone push me. I'm finally starting to try and get a manager. You know what it was? It's just like, well, first of all, I'm coming to grips with I have crippling social anxiety.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like crippling.
Bobby was talking about this. I got a couple no's. Probably you did too early on, and then it's like, well, I'm just never going to ask anybody again.
Dude, that's exactly what it
And
is.
we were 2 or 3 years into comedy. We weren't even good enough to get one, but I was like,
Right.
oh, this is so hurtful.
But I got
can't do it.
everything so quickly. I was very blessed that it moved very quickly.
Yeah, the Spike show.
And then it just, after the Spike show, it just like it came a combination of a bunch of stuff. So I've never hit anybody up. Then I hit a couple people. They're like, nope, no. And then I just assumed everybody didn't want to work with me.
Yeah.
So what I've been doing is just trying to build something so that I can go to them going, this is what I got going on.
Yeah. You know what's a good thing to do? Hit up someone who's not a manager, an agent, let's say, and tell them, hey, put the word out for me that I need a manager. Or put a manager out that I need the word out for an agent, although those are harder to get. But like, so
Who's your manager?
Sam Safer?
Oh, I thought so. Justin does your bookings.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't believe they don't think I got an out. We got a caller.
But they just don't know. That's all. They just don't know you. They
Yeah,
saw
yeah.
like 2 clips. Like, is that all he has? Like, no, of course that's not all he has. He hasn't put up 30. What do you want?
I went instantly the headliner. I've had a weird career.
Headline for a while.
Yeah, I went instantly the headliner. I never featured on the road, ever. I went on the road as headliner, and that was both good and bad. A lot of bad. I didn't. It's like when you went on the road with Rogan all those years, you got to watch kind of how a headliner operates.
Yeah, but at the same time, all those clubs only saw me as a feature.
Yeah.
I didn't get back into one of those motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Not one ever.
Yeah, and they always say that. They're like, oh, yeah, we'll have you back. You're like, ah. Actually,
Wow.
the only guy is Ruben right now. Seattle wants to bring me up, do like a naughty show, and then have me do some time.
What's Ruben, the parlor?
Yeah.
That's where I'm the 420 show. Yeah, that's cool. So he saw
Have you played there?
No.
It's gorgeous.
Oh, really?
It's gorgeous.
The smoke session that we're going to have after the show on the first 420 of a legal state.
I smoked weed on the first day
that's pretty
that was
cool.
legal.
That's pretty fucking cool.
I did it right in the street. Look at
What are you going to do?
Me and Voodoo Chicken.
They have to retrain.
Now, technically, you didn't have a license, right?
No, you don't need one there.
No.
Oh,
that was the first day.
wow,
It was
that's
completely
great.
legal.
Oh, great. Cool. That's
Yeah.
awesome. Is that the first state to make it that
Sweet,
legal?
put that away.
Is that the
what?
first state to make it that legal where you don't need a license?
Colorado did
Colorado,
too.
same election. So it came to pass both the same time, right? Same
What's
day.
happening right now is what's going on is like corporate America is like hold off on legalizing everything totally. Let us
Yeah.
figure out the business model.
Yeah.
Then once they go legal everywhere, the business model will be already in place
Yeah.
and it will be instantaneous.
Oh yeah. You don't need to see my Olympia show. You don't. It's sponsored by a dispensary, but you don't need your license. No one needs a license. Yeah. Once they see the business model set up, you're right. Because California set it up with medical, and they saw where it went wrong, where it went right. They're like, it's probably too much around West Hollywood area.
Yeah.
You know, like the businesses don't want that, even though I don't think it's too much. But I get why.
I do.
All right. What, you think it's too much?
I do.
Like in a lot of ways where it's like Starbucks. You know, you walk by a Starbucks, you walk on Hollywood Boulevard, 2 blocks later there's another one, 2
Yeah,
blocks,
but
and then
would
you go
you
like,
think of-
hey man, let's get something else in here.
Yeah, but would you think
Not that I'm against it at all.
Because I don't go to Starbucks. Would you think of taking out laws to limit the amount of Starbucks that can pop up?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm
I think
just
it's
saying,
more about some of the people
the
that hang
element
out
that it might
outside
bring
of a
in.
weed
Yeah.
I'm just saying in West
And then
Hollywood.
these weed dispensaries also, of course, they got to push it. They're selling coke too, and the prostitution. That's a lot of these guys got busted
Prostitution?
for just doing more than weed.
See, that's the problem. It's the type of guys that want to do that sometimes are also the criminal element.
Yeah, well, eventually they'll start talking about
But they're gonna
legalizing
get the
cocaine
business-
too. So.
You know what I'm saying?
They'll get the business
Which
model
I'm all
down
for.
right, and they see where it is down right, and the other states now then went, okay, now we'll do medical, but we'll do it like this and this and this, limit the amount or where they can have the shops
Yep.
ahead of time. And then when they go fully legal, like they do in Washington State and Colorado, yeah, within a few years, a few election periods, other states are like, dude, we need the money too. How much do they make? Yeah.
Yep.
Taxes?
100%.
Stockton just declared bankruptcy. As a city, they declared bankruptcy.
The 515.
You don't think they need a couple weed dispensaries there paying
Yeah,
some shit?
legalize everything. I say tax.
You know why?
Pussy.
Because Diaz hasn't paid taxes in ever. That's
yeah,
why they're
what a-
bankrupt.
dude, that guy's so crazy. You got a call? You wanna
Yeah.
take one last call as we go out.
Yeah, sure. 315.
315. I think that's
You're on
San
the air.
Francisco?
Where are you calling from, maybe?
I think it is.
Yo,
Where
what's
you
up, guys? Huge fan.
Where are you calling from?
I'm upstate New York, just outside of Syracuse.
Oh yeah.
Oh, the
Wow,
286.
the
Two
2
days
Syracuse
in a
callers.
row, 2 great calls today. What's the word, dude? I'll be I might be doing a show in Cortland, New York, in May. So I'm thinking about setting that up.
What's your name?
No shit. My brother lives down in Ithaca.
Your name's no shit, yeah.
My name is
shit.
No Shit.
I come to party and I don't take no shit.
My name is No Shit, and I take no Dave.
No, Dave. So what do you want to talk about, brother?
I don't know, the tourney. Let's talk about the tourney. I'm a huge Cuse fan. What do you guys think about
Dude,
that
I think
Indiana
you guys.
game?
I'm calling it. I think you guys beat Kansas. I think Kansas is vulnerable.
Who do you,
I don't think they're a good
No, we
team.
don't play Kansas. We play Indiana.
I think you guys beat Indiana. That's who I actually think you beat Indiana.
who are you guys all picking right now if you had to pick a team? Starting
Do
with
we hang up
starting
on
with
them?
no, starting with you, no shit.
No shit. Who do you think what wins it all?
Yeah, wins it all.
No shit. Who do you think wins?
Who do I have winning it all?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have Ohio State winning it all.
Okay. Who do you think?
I got him in the Final Four, but I actually have Indiana winning it
Yeah.
all.
Ohio State nearly lost already.
Yeah, I know. That was a good game.
Yeah, that was a
I
good game.
have Miami. I'm still sticking with my call.
I had for the first time, and I'm still sticking with it. And I'm so fucking. I feel terrible about doing it. I have Duke, and I'm still staying with Duke.
I have Duke in the final against
Duke
IU.
could do
Me
it.
too.
Yeah, I got Duke losing against Ohio State in the Final Four.
You know what I don't understand is how come Seth Curry, nobody's talking about. I mean,
I've been talking about him for the last 3 weeks in here. I've been talking about him.
yeah,
Yeah.
you're the only one. Nobody's talking
He's
about them.
awesome.
They have him as a second-round draft pick. It's like, dude, just based on his brother, I would take him in the first round.
Yeah, just genetics.
Because they said his brother wasn't big enough to make it, and his brother totally is now. We
and
see
his
it.
brother is killing
Killing
people.
it at Golden State.
Killing
that guy's
people.
And smiling the whole way. He's having fun. I like
He's
watching it.
one of the top 3. I mean, he's going to be one of the top 3 players. What
What, of all
LeBron
time?
James is doing right now
the
is
NBA.
unheard of.
Yeah.
I mean, we are seeing what could be the greatest player ever.
Yeah.
If he gets the record, the only thing left for him to do is a triple-double for a season, and I guarantee you he'll go for it next year. Well, he'll average a triple-double just to knock off everything everybody says he can't do.
Yeah. An average triple. That's what. What's his name did?
In
Wilt.
what, assists?
When they said Wilt
No,
didn't
Big
pass.
O was the last one to do it.
No, when Wilt, maybe he was before. When was Wilt? Before Big O or after Big O?
I think they're at the same time.
Wilt Chamberlain. They said he didn't pass enough. That was
Yeah,
his
that's
one
why they didn't
weakness.
want to give him more
so
money.
he averaged like 14 assists a game the next year, and he
yep.
had a triple-double average.
Yep.
The rebounds were never going to stop, and his
And
scoring
that's
went down from like
points.
30 to like 20.
Still, double
I love
digit.
that we have upstate New York listeners.
Yeah,
I love it, man.
How long you been
Right,
listening?
baby.
How long you been a listener?
I've been listening.
Man, someday they're gonna learn when you set them up for that hang-up.
Because it sounds a little bit more.
Yeah,
It's
like
like, don't answer
You know why?
a question
what you do
from
is you
Ari.
sound so innocent when you ask them. So how long you been listening?
Yeah, I try to really let. And sometimes
When
I
you
let it
start
go for a
talking
while.
like you're talking to a baby or a kitten, that's when you know he's about to hang up on you. So, little buddy, how long you been listening?
That is
Hang up.
totally true, dude.
All right, so great punch drunk.
So
we got
rate,
Ari.
don't forget to go and rate the. If you listen on iTunes, we got to tell people. We got to tweet it and Facebook it a few times. Let your friends know that we're on iTunes and that we're here every Tuesday from 12 to 2.
Did we run James off, by the way? We didn't even
Joint
get a call
Studios.
from him.
We got a lot of
I
calls.
had a couple
don't know.
texts, though.
We got
Oh.
a couple texts during the thing.
I mean, during the
can't take
day,
more
we
phone
got.
calls. But yeah, we're on the jointstudios.com. Go to laspeedweed.com. No,
yeah.
Is that what it is? laspeedweed.com. Or
Yep.
just speedweed.com.
Yeah, and then call him up.
Wait, is it just Speedweed or LA Speedweed?
It's both.
Oh, okay.
They bought speedweed.com.
Oh, nice. Okay, so go to speedweed.com and get some weed.
All right, man. Great show.
Good podcast, you guys.
Ari, show up on time. It's just weird when one of us isn't here.
Oh, yeah, agreed. But I was driving
I
the long
won't
way
be here
waiting
next
for a
week. I
text.
just realized that. I'll be in Alaska. Maybe I'll try to call in
At
so you can hang up
Chillicothe.
on me.
No, I'll try to take a call. You remember this podcast.
All
I'm gonna
right,
do that
so
to you.
they probably got a great show following
I
us involving
respect you more
hot
than you
tits and
respect
bleached
me.
assholes. All right, take care.